So how you guys doing, man? Yeah, we're live. So how you guys doing? I hope you're doing great and you're having an awesome day. So I just want to confirm on my phone if I'm audible or not. Today we did not come with any music. Yeah. So nowadays I come on with some music so that I can play it for a few minutes. I think it's working. Let me see. I see it's working. Ignition, you're already here. I see. Thanks, man. I'm trying to confirm if I'm audible or not, yeah. But yeah, I usually come and play some music for some few minutes then to confirm if I'm audible or not. But I can see that I'm audible. I did not know that you're going to come like this early. I was saying that I'm going to send you a link, but you say that you can't be able to join because of the internet, yeah. Not the internet. You say that you can't be able to join because of your network. Your network's not. I don't have electricity at the moment. But thanks a lot for coming around, man. I see I'm okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming, man. There's this guy from Nigeria that I want to talk about in a few minutes. Then I go to but I was hoping that you can be able to join, man. Then we talk freely. But you're saying that not because of light. Oh, you're saying that it's because of light. It's very dark where you are. Not because of light. It's dark. I see. Sorry about that, by the way. I'm sorry about that. We also have a lot of problems when it comes to light. It can disappear anytime. Especially this side. I don't know. But they should be able also to send to Faye so that she can be able to come around. Faye Town. Faye Town had also, she was live during the day. You remember when I sent you a link? She was live and she said that when I go live, I should let her know so that she can be able to come. But you're saying that it's dark at the moment. I'm sorry, man. Looks like electricity that side doesn't want. But I thought because you're in Abuja, you're in Lagos, like a big city, there's no way you have issues with electricity. I thought Lagos is big and they've already figured out the problem to do with electricity. Like it doesn't go away like compared to a small town. Because I know when you're in small towns, sometimes you can have a lot of problems with it. Usually for me, sometimes you'll be doing lives like this and it goes away. I think it happened like twice in the past. It goes away and you're like, oh my god, what's happening? So I was supposed to begin at 11:10, but I began earlier. So usually, I don't know if people will come around. You remember I told you that there's a time I was having people around, but I disappeared for a while. Yeah. Those, I think my camera keeps on zooming me. I think I should maintain a small, what do you call it? You're saying that doesn't mean that we have 24/7 light. It's generational problem. It's a general problem. Like it disappears in the entire country. Please zoom clearly, man. Don't know what's happening with my camera now. But you're saying that it's a general problem that happens like from time to time. I thought because you are in a city, like you don't have such issues. But I get your point. There's this guy by there. I don't know if he's in Nigeria or not, but because you're also from Nigeria, I think if you listen to the accent, you'll be able to tell. So he claims to have come up with a battery that can be able to recharge like forever. Like a battery that can be able to recharge forever without needing any, how do you call it? Like it can be able to self-recharge itself forever. So I don't know if it's a scam or not, but yeah. Let me play the video, listen to it first. Don't go away. After we're done with it, then we will talk now easily with the flow. I wanted to do this part, then I will clip it and post it as a video. Then the next part usually just will be part of the live. You're saying that 3 people watching already. Yeah, it shows three on my side. And thanks a lot for those who are around. Feel free to be like ignition, man. Don't be afraid to say anything in the chat section. Be like ignition. Ignition, but I would like to do one with you one day. Of course, if you have light and all that, I can just share the link and we can talk about it. So yeah, but while you're here, I'd like to know your opinion on this guy. So I think their accent, either Ghana or Nigeria, but now they claim to have come up with a special type of battery. They're using, they're saying it's quantum tunneling. I don't know what quantum tunneling is. We are going to Google it as well so that we know what it is. They claim to be using that, and they've come up with a battery, a very simple battery that can be able to run like forever. So technically, this means like you never need to recharge your battery, like it continues to work on its own. And if you have like EV, I think you know EVs, electrical vehicles and electrical e-bikes, it means the bike can be able to run like forever. You never need to stop to recharge or connect it to the grid or anything. So let me get the video and I'm gonna play it. Live stream infinity battery. I'm going to play it here so that you can listen to it. I think the accent sounded to me like Nigerian accent. And to see, yeah. And this is the guy. The name of the channel is Infinity Energy Battery. He used to be one of my subscribers, but I think there's a guy called ID who made him to go away, but he used to be one of my subscribers back in the days. So I've subscribed to his channel, so that's how I knew what he was talking about. Anyways, listen to it and
Good afternoon, distinguished judges, esteemed stakeholders, and visionary investors. My name is Juliet Otopa. I am here representing Nanotechnology, which is a subsidiary of Prenon Technology and Invention Education. On behalf of my team here and those who are not here due to logistics issue, it is my honor to stand before you to present a breakthrough innovation that has the potential to reshape global energy landscape as we know it, the Infinity Energy Battery. This is a self-charging, self-resuscitating power system driven by quantum tunneling. The problem we are looking to solve with this. Around the world, energy storage remains a major bottleneck. Current battery technologies suffer from things like short lifespan, low charge, chemical degradation, and a heavy dependence on fossil fuel generated electricity. These limitations are not just technical, they are economic, they are environmental, and social challenges that affect billions around the world, stalling our progress towards true energy sustainability. The Infinity Energy Battery is a first of its kind solution that is designed to overcome these limitations because it does not require external charging. It recharges itself during and after use perpetually. It can resuscitate itself from deep discharge, physical stress, and degradation, prolonging its lifespan to exceed 10 years. How, you may ask? Well, we plan to achieve this through quantum tunneling effort. Our team has engineered materials at the nanoscale, combining magnesium, alum crystal structures, and plasma, like the plasma, copper coated nanoparticles, and graphite. With me here is the engineer that will give us more details on the workability of this generator.
so I'm pretty sure you've heard the first part. That's before the engineer comes in and explains his part. Now she said sorry. Let me just play it first as I reply this message. But yeah, you could listen to what the engineer is about to say.
The quantum energy battery, known as infinity battery, uses the principle of quantum tunneling. Quantum tunneling is the ability of a particle to pass through an energy barrier, It does not need any external electricity to make this possible. Now, we have engineered macroscopic materials into its nano form, and plasmatic forms to make this tunneling possible. The materials we used are the nano coated copper wire, which you can see is now black, has been engineered into its nano state. We also used carbon dioxide plasma, which we extracted from the ambient air. We also used like this one is brownish. We use the CH3 plasma, which we got from crude metals. Now, this is the alum crystals, which enables the electrons to travel through. So, this is the assembly, as you can see, all has been put together to give us this infinity energy battery. And then this is a single cell, though can be miniaturized, able to power a 12-volt LED bulb. This is also another cells which have combined in series to give us a better power. And you can see a lighting emitting diode, and this is another 12 volts energy bulb which it has powered. So this is the battery, and thank you for this listening.
Well, this is not just theoretical. We have here before us a working prototype that has already been assembled and tested. The impact of this technology is far reaching. In consumer electronics, we are talking phones, laptops, wearables that don't need charging at all. In electric vehicles, we are talking electric vehicles with infinite range and zero dependence on charging stations. In medicine, it
So yeah, that's the end of the video. Basically, they're saying that they've already tested the battery, and the battery can be able to self-recharge itself. It can be able to last for years, and the lifespan they said up to 10 years, I think. And they're saying that they're using the concept of quantum tunneling. So, and I tried to Google what quantum tunneling is. Also, I'd taken the video to ChatGPT to find out the answer. Like Gemini, if Gemini can watch the video and also put the analysis, like what they think about the same. First of all, ignition, are you still around or you already gone away? So quantum tunneling, so they claim to be using quantum tunneling. I'd like to know from your opinion, when you hear what they're talking about, what do you think about it? Is it something real, or this again is something that they're playing us with? So if you see the channel, they've turned off the comments, which means they don't want people to comment or to talk about it. The videos released a few hours ago, 13 or so hours ago, which is a long time ago, and they've already turned off the comments so that they don't want you to maybe comment on the same. Why do you think, is this real or a scam? Because if you have something like this, like it can change the world. This is even bigger than what Maxwell Chikumbusho had in the first place, because now this is a battery. Unlike what Maxwell Chikumbusho was talking of, was more of a machine. Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. What do you think? Is it is it yeah, what do you think about the same? Is it a scam, or is it something real? Ignition, are you still around or you already gone? Let me try to get Faye to come around. Ignition, are you still around or you already gone? Yeah, what do you think about the same? So this one was a reply from Pichu Energy Device. So I did put the video on, what do you call it, on Gemini. So I wanted to know the answer that Gemini will have once it analyzes the same. And this was the reply that I got from Gemini in regards to the same. Let me share this other screen. Share screen. Share screen. Share window. Window. Comes to no. How comes you unable to see the other browser? So I have it in a different browser. Just a moment. I'm trying to share the screen. Infinity, let's see. Do we have it on screen? Let me explode. So I hope it will be visible. Once I open it, I see it's not invisible. I hope it is invisible. Let me see, is it visible? It is visible. So I did ask Gemini, although now it is not that quite visible. I think it's seen. I did ask Gemini like what they're explaining in this video. Is it possible? Listen to it and explain. So Gemini has a way that it can be able to listen to a video and give you the explanation of what it thinks on the same. So what Gemini said is that based on careful review of the video and claims made here, scientific analysis of internet energy battery project, summary, these are the claims that they make in the video, that it is self-charging and self-resuscitating power. It operates perpetually, never-ending energy. Like according to them, it never runs out, so you can run your car forever. And they say that they have already tested it. Then the technology is driven by, yeah, they call it quantum tunneling, made from materials engineered at the nanoscale, including magnesium, alum crystals, graphite, and various forms of plasma, such as carbon dioxide plasma extracted from ambient air and CH3 plasma from crude metals. This is actually what they explain in the video if you listen to it. So then it says scientific analysis, is this possible or not? So this we did ask AI, that is Gemini, to get the answer for the same. It says that in short, no, the claims made in this video are not possible as they are described. They contradict several of the most fundamental and well-established laws of physics. This is a breakdown of scientific issues. The first one is violating laws of thermodynamics, which in case of it running like forever. Second law of thermodynamics, energy conservation, the energy conservation law. Then misinterpretation of quantum tunneling. So the presenter claimed that the device is powered by quantum tunneling, while quantum tunneling is a real fascinating phenomenon, not of energy. So here they explain that quantum tunneling is a mechanical effect where particles like electron can pass through potential energy barrier and that is classically should not be able to overcome. It's a key principle behind technologies like flash, memory, and scanning tunneling microscope. So for them, here Gemini is saying that quantum tunneling cannot be able to produce any energy. And then here we have analysis of engineered materials. The explaining the materials used in this case. For him, he's saying that he used magnesium, graphite, and alum. And I think what he's explaining is more like the battery which we had, Michael Faraday had. He was saying that the battery can be able to recharge itself, but for Mike Faraday, he was using water. You have to pour water on it for it to do so. And in this case, seems to be different. Then they're explaining the problems is like carbon dioxide plasma extracted from ambient air, which he explains is that air consists of only about 0.04% of carbon dioxide, carbon 4 oxide. Extracting and converting this tiny fraction into plasma will require immense amount of energy, far more than the device could ever produce. So actually you need more energy to convert carbon dioxide that you are able to get in air into plasma. And because you're going to use more energy than what you will be able to get from it, then it doesn't make sense at all, unless if they found a way that they can be able to do this easier. So basically Gemini says no. Conclusion says that presenters have successfully built made battery capable of lighting an LED. The explanation for how it works is based on pseudoscience. The claims of perpetual self-charging device powered by quantum tunneling are a violation of the fundamental laws of physics. The technology presented is not a breakthrough in energy, but rather repackaging of basic electrochemistry, scientifically impossible explanations. So that's what we get from ChatGPT. That's Gemini. Yeah? So I don't know. I wish we can be able to get Sans, the guy who came up with that thing. He used to talk to me some time back, but again he disappeared. He disappeared when there's a time when a lot of Lloyd's friends disappeared, yeah, because because I was talking with ID. But I wish I could be able to get him and we can have the same conversation again. So I'm trying to have my camera focus on me. But yeah, are you Ignition? Are you around or you already gone? Let me tell Faye that I'm on today. Leo niko live. Ignition, are you still around? Or let me text you. Let me text you now. Let's just talk about normal things now. Normal things now. Normal things now. Yeah, but if you're here, of course, feel free to hit the what button? The like button, of course, so that we get recommended to more people. But yeah, so that first part I was talking about, I'll be able to clip it and post it as a video later on. But you, if you're still here, man, let me know how is your day, how is everything going, like how are you doing on your side today? Has the day been okay, or today has not been great at all? You say that I have a banger video. Which one do you mean? Which one is Kamchan? Or you mean the one that we've just talked about? Oh, by the way, Kamchan, you're here, man. Thanks a lot for coming around. I'd sent you an email, I think. I'd sent you an email, I think. I sent you an email today, like, hey, Kamchan. Today, you remember? You remember last time I told you that when I come live, or you're watching Walmart Scammer? I see. But today is, what time is it that side, by the way? Let me get the link for this live stream I sent to somebody. What time is it that side, by the way? What time is it that side, by the way, today? Today I think I'm here early. Let me copy this link and send it to somebody. But yeah, there's that video I was talking about. 2:21 p.m. Today is too early, I see. 2:12. Yeah. It looks like it's a scam. Dr. Elia did not know that you're still around. I thought, nowadays you went silent. I thought you did that. But yeah, it looks like it is a scam. I think given that they have like the video, they have turned off the comments. You can't be able to comment on it. It's obvious it's a scam. So, but I know the guy who posted that video, he used to follow me some time back. And Dr. Ellie, do you want to come join? Do you want to join? But yeah, it's obviously it's a scam. The way they explain it, and they say that they have done testing and it works, that they have confirmed it works, but all the comments are turned off on the video. Yeah, it's obvious it's a scam. Let me share the link of the video. You can go and have a look at it. Let me share the video. No, nothing. I don't think so. I'm sharing the link that's the link of the video. You can go and see it. So they have turned off the comment section. They have turned off the comment section. He has not published anything so far. That's the only video he has. Although when you watch some of his videos from way back, it's like he used to experiment on the same. But it looks like it is a scam. I think they are looking for investors also. I don't know. They're playing it the Maxwell's ways. So Scamchan, you're saying it's 2:21 p.m. Oh, I see. 2:21 p.m. It means like your side is 2:21 p.m. Still early, still early, still early, still early. It's more like, I think, ignition. So ignition, what is your time where you are? You see this, what is your time where you are? Oh, but the ignition is from Nigeria. I got in touch with him. I got in touch with him through, we had a YouTube event a few days ago, online YouTube event, and we got in touch with the ignition. In case you want to join, in case if you want to join, here's the link. In case you want to join and say something. Scamchen, are you still around or you already gone? Here's the link in case you want to join. Feel free, don't be afraid. Done. Oh, I see. Ignition, welcome back, man. What time is it in Nigeria, by the way? And also, if you're here, feel free to hit the like button. When you hit the like button, we get recommended to a little more people. Ignition, what time is it in Nigeria, by the way? But ignition, I need your energy. I need your energy. I saw yesterday how you are like, hey, you are killing it, man. You are killing it, man. Until I was like, man, I need ignitions. And I'm getting a lot of WhatsApp messages. I don't know why. But yeah, Dr. Eli, like what you're saying when it comes to, because like the definition of the term itself, quantum tunneling, is just something else. It has nothing to do with energy. So it looks more like a scam than something real. Watching the hype. Faye, you're saying that he was hyped. Yeah, yesterday the guy was hyped, like he was hyped, he was great. He was like crazy. Until I was like, I need to have energy, like I need some
Yeah,
sort of energy, like ignition. Ignition, just a moment, just let me ignition.
brother, I'm sorry for. Hi, it's dark. Hi, bro. Just like please.
Yeah,
No, 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 no.
it's okay. Maybe when you get some light, you can be able to come on here. But you see how easy it is. It is as easy as that. If you want me to host you one day on your channel, let me know, man. I will, I will, I will come with the software and host you on your side. You invite some of your friends. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. It's dark by day. It's dark, so I do understand. You say that you don't have electricity at the moment, and thanks a lot for Itano for coming around by day. Bundle laishi. Bundle yako haishi. I thought you were not going to come around. I was like, lazima hii siku najua. Oh, like at night you probably using like the last few hours of your data, maybe. Like there's a time Ignition told me that he had bought some data, I think for 1 hour or so, and it wasn't working. Ignition, you remember when you said that your data wasn't working? Dude puts potato in a jar to run a relay. Yeah, actually he's running an LED light, and he says that the battery is able to produce 12 volts. So that's one thing. I feel like it's a scam, 100% a scam. Data inaisha, si ndio? Fei, najua data inaisha. If data inaisha, unasema sauti fiti. Asante mzee. Najaribu kutumia microphone kwa hapa. But asante sana. You're saying that your data, yeah, by the way, your data must run out. And don't feel pressured to hang around for long if your data is about to go out. Bora tu hit the like button, it's nice. I feel nice. I don't have the lights currently. Understand ignition. We can, now that I saw how energetic you are, and also you made me feel like feel what? You made me feel um you made me feel like I should be able to, I can begin doing this more. So I think we can be able to do maybe another day with you. I'll look for you in advance, then you come around and we do it. And also be there, I forgot to tell you, you can be able to do like how I'm doing right now, and you stream on multiple channels. Yeah. You can be able to send up to, I think I have up to 4 or so channels. So you feel free. Any day you feel you are ready, provided you ask me, and on my side I'm like, I'm also not that held up. You can be able to do one, and we do on both channels. I will love it when it's daytime. There's no problem. Yeah, we can plan for one. We can plan for one. There's no problem actually. You can plan for one, and you send it to both channels. And I think you can see Feitan is here as well. I hope you follow her channel. She goes live during the day, so that in case she goes live, you can also go and watch her. And Scamchan, like what you're saying is true actually. I feel like there's really nothing that they're showing you. That guy, the name of the channel is what? Now what is happening? So the name of the channel is Science and Innovation. The name of the channel is Camchan. The name of the channel is Science and Innovation. That guy, I think he watched. If you remember the battery, which the guy called, what was the name of that guy? He showed that battery. Mike Faraday. They're using almost the same. The components that they're using are similar to the components that Mike Faraday was talking about, magnesium and all that. Now Mike Faraday was able to, his battery could be able to run again when you pour water on it. So I think it's the same tech, but now they're saying quantum tunneling just to confuse people and to make it look like it is something real, and it works. And they think that they have tested it, so I don't know how true that is, but it feels like it is a scam. It is a scam. It is a scam. It is a scam. You're saying that, so no measurements, no facts. Yeah, nothing of that. And Ignition is saying that, how is Kenya today? I think that question was directed to Feitano, but it's cool. It's cool. My side, it's cold and also raining. But where Faye is, I saw it's like as dry as I don't know what. Yeah, no measurements, no facts. They're just saying that it works, and there's even no link. It's more like what Maxwell said, but now Maxwell was doing it in an interview, and for them, it is, for them, they are doing it in, for them, they are doing it on a live video, but not giving more information like what is the name of the company, how can you be able to reach to them, like if you want to reach out, how can you be able to do it. The description just says that in Infinity Energy battery, the battery recharges itself. I don't know how you can be able to get in touch with them. But thanks a lot for you for being around. You're saying that you're vibing, man. Thanks a lot. And yes, talk with Ignition. Maybe tomorrow Ignition is back. let me
Yes.
just a moment. Let me switch the scene. Let me switch the scene to this one is perfect when you have a guest. But yeah, I see the lights are back. I thought in Lagos
Yeah.
Lagos is a big, like Nigeria is a big country. Lagos is a big city. You never run out of, like, you don't have power outages.
Mm. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're doing great.
Yes. How is Kenya today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great as well. I'm doing great as well. Your internet is about to misbehave, but I think it's okay. Scanshan, I'll be doing so. I think I'll be fighting more of those videos. You're still around, or your video? It looks like you froze.
Okay, I'm fine.
The internet is still misbehaving today.
Yes. Oh shit. Oh. And if I go out, oh shit. Hmm.
Ignition.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
oh shit. Oh, God.
You froze. 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 You're frozen.
Oh, oh God. Sorry. Can you see me now?
It's just an internet thing, yeah.
Yes. Oh. I,
Now you,
okay, it's good now.
yeah, looks good, looks good, looks good.
But
I
just
saying
like
that,
I'm dark in color, but now I'm getting more darker.
yeah. You're getting more darker, and also Scamchen is saying that your volume is on max. I, I mean, I think for him it's just that way. He's not like me, man.
Hmm.
Let me
How about
network.
now?
It's okay. It's okay. You're back, but you had been frozen. Hey,
Oh,
Network Metatron. I see you're here today, man. Nowadays you disappeared. I usually see your videos by day. Usually upload videos.
mm, I most of my this thing I do it on daytime because I night like I always have issue with my lights and at the same time data too.
I see. So I think I understand. I can be able to plan during the day. Then we can have a conversation.
Mm.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Hi.
Don't worry about it. Feitan is saying that we can see that sh- that we can see him. There's a moment where you are visible, but you're in the dark. But there's no problem. We will plan and
Okay.
can do even tomorrow afternoon your time. No problem. Don't worry about it. Take a
Okay.
look at it. Yeah.
No, network is too bad.
You're saying
Yeah,
you're saying don't worry
my
about it.
network
We can be able to. Yeah.
my network is not cooperating is and if I leave that particular place to more darker. Ah shit. Oh god. Oh god. Shit. Oh.
Sorry. Looks like I lost connection. But Ignition, we will plan and maybe you can plan and do tomorrow during the day. And Network Metaton, thanks a lot for being around again, man. And this you disappeared, and I'm going to play the video. I see the video says Howard Johnson magnetic motor, perpetual motion free energy. 2 days ago, it's Mike Faraday. Oh, but this type of tech which those guys are talking about, it was done by Mike Faraday. Actually, we had Mike Faraday on the channel. If you guys remember, Kamchan, if you remember, we had Mike Faraday a long time ago, and he was the one who came up with the, I think, similar tech with what now this guy has. But for him, it was different. It wasn't something to do with quantum tunneling like this guy is talking about. So Dr. Eli is saying that I just take a look at the video. The guy explains that a particle does not need energy to pass the barrier of quantum tunneling because the thickness of the material is at nanoscale. Actually, that's what he's saying. Ignition is okay. We can try again next time. Don't worry about it. We can do during tomorrow. Tomorrow we can even do during the day when there's light. Yes, yes, like what Faye is saying, we can be able to do tomorrow or the next one. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I love the energy which you had yesterday when I was watching your last stream. It was crazy. I will learn from you and borrow some few things on your end. So this link which Network Metatron shared is from the channel of Mike Faraday. So Faraday, we used to have him on the show. The people who made Faraday to go away were who and who. It was there's that guy who had a channel that was exposing scammers. I'm forgetting the name of the guy. and ID. But it was the other guy who did question Faraday some very difficult, hard questions, and after that he went away and never came back. Same with Gerald. You're saying that informative content now, I get the energy works is more innovation like. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's yeah. It's the yeah. That was the idea by the. That was the idea about energy related topics. Yeah, but also just sometimes just talking. Yeah, and having a conversation with people. So it's just that today I saw this guy. I subscribed to him. The guy was on. If you watch my the guy who I talked about at the beginning, with the type of battery that he says the battery can be able to run forever. Like you don't need to recharge it, it just works on its own. So I'm a subscriber of his and I saw he posted a video. Then I was like, I have to talk about this, yeah. But when you follow it, it looks like it's not real. It's more like a scam. But anyways, they're not saying that they're selling to people at the moment. They're saying that it is tested and it works. So usually we come to talk on whether that is possible or not. You see, like this guy saying that the battery works, that he did test it and it does work. Claudius Ola Oye, you're from Nigeria as well. You're saying that the guy saying the truth, I've done it before. Very true. You mean the battery which is talking about quantum tunneling and all that? Like, do you have a sample that you can be able to share? This is the invitation link, Claudius, in case you want to join right now and share. In case you want to join right now, please, that's the link. Feel free, because you say that you've done it before. Maybe can you be able to show us a sample that you have at the moment? And Ignition is saying that whenever I'm live I don't look serious. Man, you yesterday you are killing it. By the way, it was even your best. I think even Olo, what's the name of the guy? Limo, the name of the guy is Limotli or what? He said that it was one of your best. And you saying that you missed Faitano's live. Yeah, you did miss it. You did miss it by the way. But you say that it had to do with your internet. When I sent you the link, you are not online, so I understand. But Claudius says that the tech works, that battery works. Can you be able to share maybe more? I know the guy who asked that channel, he used to be a subscriber, but he also went away. But I think you can be able to see the notification and all that. I don't know how can I be able to reach out to him and maybe we can be able to share. I promise him that you won't be interrupted, then you can talk about it in broad maybe. And Dr. Eli, you're saying that after watching it you were sure it's just a scammer. But when I did Google quantum tunneling, and quantum tunneling is just something else. It has nothing to do with producing energy actually. So I don't know. Like, are they just using a quantum mechanic word to maybe confuse people, or maybe it works, but the way they're explaining it is what is not like working. You're saying that the name is Letomle. Yeah, Letomle yesterday said that you are killing it, but they say that you are killing it, and yeah, I even had to go to his channel, but I saw he doesn't do updates. It's like the last video he did was a long time ago, so him and the other one, what was the name? What was the name? But Faye, you do a live tomorrow. If you do tomorrow, make sure, or also I can be able to send you the WhatsApp number of the WhatsApp number of Ignition, yeah, so that in case you go live, you can always let him know. Then he comes and watches. Oh, I see. He's not a content creator. Oh, I see. But he had like 14, was it 14 subscribers? Scamchan is saying, sir, so this is nothing quantum about the fake battery. So this is nothing quantum. Let me play the video of that network Metatron shared. You hear it? But the video is from Mike Faraday. You remember we had Mike Faraday, then Mike Faraday went away because there's a time he was cornered. So this is nothing quantum about the fake battery. But Claudius is saying that it's not a scam. Are you sure it's not a scam, Claudius? Does it really work? Because they say that they tested it, it's able to power, I don't know, a 12-volt battery, but they are talking about an LED. An LED is very tiny, like it can be, like an LED, it doesn't need 12 volts. But yeah, let me play the video. This video was shared by Claudius. Is saying that he tried it, it works. So Claudius, like you tried using the same material. I told you guys that if you're here at the beginning, I said that I had taken the video to Gemini. So Gemini even gave a breakdown of what is being talked about in the video. I think I can share also this link to anybody. More like more like a PDF. It's okay. I think Faye is gone. Yeah? But thanks a lot, Faye, for being around. Thanks a lot for being around. Totally scam. Yeah, I'm looking for. Let me play this video. And Claudia saying that he has tried the same. So have you tried mixing magnesium? And also, this is what actually Gemini said. Gemini said that the process of capturing. Let me share that link again. Gemini. I was on Gemini trying to confirm if it's possible or not. And this is what Gemini said before I share the link of before I play the video that Network Metatron shared. So Gemini said, I don't know if have I shared on the screen. No. Sorry. So watch this one. So this one, I hope it is visible. If it's not, then I'll have to zoom in a little. But I hope you can be able to see it. But let me read where. So this is Gemini saying that why it thinks this is not possible. So there's a way that you can be able to put a video in Gemini, then it watches and also gives you the explanation based on science. It's just an AI tool, more like ChatGPT. So it's saying that misinterpretation when it comes to quantum tunneling. And so there's this one. No, not quantum tunneling. It was about plasma. Yeah, the one about analysis of the engineering materials. So it's talking about plausible components where the guy is talking about extracting and converting tiny fraction of carbon dioxide into a plasma. So according to Gemini, it says that the amount of energy which you will need to do that will be way far more than what you can be able to produce from the same battery. So if you are using more energy to just convert a small amount of CO2 into like plasma, if it's that costly, like it needs more energy, and if something needs more energy, it means it will be way more costly. So if it's way more costly than what you're going to get in return, like it doesn't make sense. And also if you're putting in more power than more energy than what you're going to get from it, it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. But let me play the other video. Was it visible or no. I hope it was visible, man. Why is it dark? Was it visible at all? I hope it was visible, but it's at that section. I hope it was visible. Saying that the amount of energy you will need to do that is way more than what you can be able to get. So let me play this other video that was shared by Network Metatron. And Dr. Ili is saying that you can make an oscillator using tunneling effect. Saying that we can make an oscillator using tunneling effect diode because it has a negative resistor characteristics. In the video, the guy loves to use the word plasma. You don't see the relationship. Yeah, I think they just got got a word from what they hear about tech and they put in it. But Claudius was saying that it works. I'd like him if he can be able to come with maybe show us, because he says that he built it and it works. You see how he says that he has done it and it works, and I'd love to hear from him, but I think he went away. Ignition, are you still around or you went away? And Faye, are you still around or you also gone? I think the two are gone. But yeah, let me play the video from that was shared by Network Metatron. Network Metatron, how are you, man? How is work? I remember you told me that usually you'd be working by now. Infinity, battery, Howard Johnson, magnetic motor. He says that he did it. I don't know if he's still around or he gone already. You see this comment from Claudius. Ola. That's Claudius. Ola Oye. Looks like a Nigerian name. He says that this guy is saying the truth. I've done it before. Very, very true. So, yeah, I'd like to know more. Like when he says that he has done it before and it's very true, what does he really mean? What does he really mean? Saying that, okay, the guy is saying the truth from a guy from Iran. He used plasma, iron oxide, copper oxide, and carbon dioxide. He says that he uses all this, what you have mentioned, and also magnesium. So the guy from Iran, he did it and it works as well. Like Claudius, you have some evidence. Maybe maybe it works, but it produces very like small amount of energy. I don't know. Ignition and Faye, are you guys still around or you already gone? Ignition and Faye, you guys still around or you already gone? Let me play this video. Is I try to confirm something. Hey, today don't see Meta. Today I'm getting.
Hey guys, welcome back to Faraday Research. It is Monday after.
Ignition, oh, Ignition, I see you're still around. You're saying that we are plasma TV. No. We're not plasma TV. You're not plasma TV. We're not plasma TV. It's just I think you saw the first video. I think it's from a guy from Nigeria. So he claims to have used plasma to produce a battery. I don't know if you know batteries. Like, let me say your phone, yeah? I think you know about batteries. So let me say your phone. I imagine you being able to, like, once you buy your phone, you never recharge again. Just use your battery, like your phone forever. You never stop to plug it in so that it charges. Or let me say when you go live, like, or your house, for instance, you don't have to now buy electricity from the grid because you have a battery in the house that can be able to power, like light up everything, power the fridge and everything in your house forever, without needing to stop. So that's what this guy is claiming, and he's saying that he uses plasma, quantum tunneling, and all that. But we're just saying that maybe it's just picking these terms from places and putting them together, and the thing maybe doesn't work at all. But Claudius Oyaole, I think this guy is from Nigeria. It's called Claudius Olaoye. Is saying that it works actually, that he has done it before and it works perfecto. So that's where we are. But now we had this link was shared by somebody by the name of Network Metatron. Now Network Metatron is the guy who's always around. The Network Metatron also experiments on this type of tech. So I want to see what Network Metatron shared as well. So, but Network Metatron shared a video of a guy called the name of the guy is Mike Faraday. So Mike Faraday is a guy we had on the channel. We used to have him. He was a regular, but there's some two guys who said that no, what you're saying is not real, doesn't work. Then he also went away. You're saying that, well, we're in the 21st century, anything is possible. We can't say is lying or not. Yeah. Also, what you're saying is true. Actually, anything is possible. Although now I did switch off the comment section, but you see, what we say that something is possible or not is like, say if it's possible, like people might want to know maybe who else has tested this. Can they give somebody else a chance to come and test or to come and see that it's possible? Let's say like I know you're in Nigeria and I know them they're in Nigeria. Like I could say like I know somebody in Nigeria. Can you come and verify this for me? Like maybe such things, then you can be able to verify that it's true. But now usually there's also scamming. I think you know about scamming, Ignition. If somebody just comes and claims something, and when you consider the science behind it, the science says that it is not possible at the moment. But yeah, you never know, because maybe he has cracked a code and solved the problem on his side. But now when somebody just says that and no one else gets the chance to test it, you will obviously say that it is not possible, it is a scam or something close to that. But for this one, actually, we have to wait maybe to know more. Let me play this video from Network Metaton. So the video is about TTT. The video is about what happened. The video is about a guy by the name of, go to channel. Okay.
Afternoon, and I'm working on the Howard Johnson motor. So I've been doing some research, and basically the big problem is what happens. Actually, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, bottom right hand corner, and also give me a thumbs up at the end of the video. So yeah, getting back to what we're doing here. We're trying to get a sustained spin, basically a perpetual spin. Now there's a lot of magnetic forces that come into play here, and what I found is what I have to create is called a monopole magnet. That means this side here has to be north and this side here has to be north. Now I found out there is a way to do it. So
Ignition is saying that I think we should not conclude yet either real or scam. Or you're saying that in terms of that video. So also let me run this video of, this is a video of Howard Johnson. So I mean, this is a video of Michael Faraday is explaining about Howard Johnson magnetic motor, and I think he did construct it, or I don't know, but it's trying to explain it. But I also see a comment from Ignition. Eli is saying that Ignition TV explains that everything is possible. Probably you can make a quantum devices, but remember that you need to produce thickness in nanometer range, like in tunneling effect diode. We see Ignition. I hope you saw that perpetual spin that doesn't work. We're talking about the video from. You're saying that the name of the guy is Keshe Megrave Plasma Technology. You're saying that I googled the name of the guy. Yes, the guy is Keshe Megrave Plasma Technology. Google it, from Iran. I joined the class. Okay, as you listen to this, let me look for that name now. So this is a video from Mike Faraday. It's talking about plasma magnetic motor from Howard Johnson. Let me Google it and see.
all you have to do is insert a piece of iron in between the two magnets, and provided they have the same Gauss rating, they will be able to lock on to the iron core in the middle. So thus it's North Pole. Actually, here I'll demonstrate it. Okay, so right now it's repelling it. Okay, so you can see that. And on this side, it's repelling it. So in actual fact, what I've done is create a double North Pole magnet. Now, the great part about this is when the magnets are passing through, it won't have what is called a flip, where it grabs the magnet and pulls it through, but then pulls onto it at the last second, a counter force. And this was what slows down any kind of perpetual motion device that they try to attempt to make. So with this monopole magnet that I've created, I've been able to sustain a rotation time a lot longer than it would have if I didn't have it. Now, I have to do the same thing to each and every single one of these magnets going around. So they're only north facing out. And when it passes through, it won't have that counter force of the South Pole trying to pull it back in. And if you can achieve that, you get perpetual motion. So I'm just going to show you, I'm going to try to give you an upper view. I'm just going to give it a little.
So you definitely heard what he's talking about. I know you guys are still, I know you guys are talking about you're arguing with Ignatian and Claudius in regards to what science and the name of the channel is Science and Innovation, the first one, which was explaining about that battery, that self battery that can be able to run forever. So, but yeah, now I think you heard what the guy is saying here. Now he's saying that you can be able to achieve perpetual motion. There's only one little thing that once you achieve, then perpetual motion is possible. This is from Mike Faraday. Mike Faraday, I think I even have his email, but probably it will be impossible to have him here again. I doubt if he'll be able to agree to come. Yo, Travman, you're here again, man. Thanks a lot. You disappeared by the Travman today. Hit the sub button. Hit the sub button to remain around in case you go live. You come back again. Chapter and verse I looked into by myself. You're talking with. I see. So Travman, we are playing this video. We are playing this video from Mike Faraday. So Mike Faraday, I hope we can get him again one time, but last time we were scared off by this guy who has a channel that he does scams. I'm forgetting the name, but the guy came on and did ask Mike a few tough questions, and from that point he went away. But Travman, how have you been? How have you been, man? So technically, now Faraday is saying that you can be able to achieve perpetual motion.
Little tap. See how it's pulling it? Boom. Now I've barely pushed it. This has all been driven by the electromagnetic force. See how it stops? Is because these magnets here are not monopoles. If I were to able to make these guys here into monopoles, there won't be that reverse pulling that eventually creates the entropy, which basically slows the wheel down. I'm on the right track. I'm hot on. So my idea is now I have to come up with basically a monopole type magnet for these guys. When I achieve this, there is no counterforce. So if I got a good amount of inertia in this wheel while it spins, there is no counterforce to try to pull it back and break it. You get the braking effect. So that's the big thing. I might even, there's a magnet company that's about 30 minutes away from me. I might have to get this specially cut and specially designed where they make this with the iron in the middle and the two north poles facing out. If I can get that done by this company, I might try to attempt to do it on my own. I don't know at this point. But I'm noticing, look how many times it's spinning, you know, completely on its own power. There's no electricity being generated here. There's no energy going into it other than the permanent magnets, which is freaking cool. So I mean, I'm doing my research on Howard Johnson, how he was doing it, and yeah, it's a matter of getting the monopole magnet, which is basically both sides of the magnet have to be north, so you don't get that counter action of the south pole trying to pull it back in. And if I can achieve this, we got perpetual motion, no doubt. Because as soon as you get the motor, like if I were to spin it up like this, I got inertia there. Now I got that constant pushing of the North Pole with no counter force being applied to the magnets. Therefore, this thing should not slow down. It should stay the same speed or even speed up. I don't know yet. I'm not at that point. But I'm really starting to understand the physics of this magnetic repulsion and braking. So, anyways, I just thought I'd throw this at you. That's a short video. Don't forget, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. All my links for the PayPal, Patreon, everything's below. And we'll see everybody soon. I'll just let it wind down so you can see. Actually, here, I'll slow it down before we sign off for today. There we go. See? Look at that. See, it just needs that. There's that braking there. So if I can counter that braking effect, we have perpetual motion. Look at that. It's just pulling it through. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm right on the doorstep. I can feel it. So monopole magnets, look them up. North pole on the outside, North pole on the outside. In order to do that, you have to put a piece of iron in between the two magnets, squish them together. Sometimes, depending on the strength of the magnet, they'll be able to attach themselves to the iron on both sides. That shows you that the Gauss on both sides is equal. So therefore it cancels out the South Pole. So there you go. Monopole magnet, look it up. Everybody have a great day.
So yeah, you saw what he claims, and wait, let me go back to the comments. Travman, I see your comment. Thanks a lot for being around. I hope you're still around, Travman. Travman, you're supposed to do a live with you one day, but you keep on disappearing. So Dr. Eli saying that the lab to produce quantum devices cost millions of dollars and clean room. So he's talking about which we're talking about the first guy. I think the first guy is from Nigeria. Before Network Metatron posted this link. Now I'm going to play that video again. You see it in case you haven't. So the guy is talking about using quantum tunneling, saying that quantum tunneling plasma, let me see. So it talking about magnesium and also carbon dioxide and also iron. It was iron 3 oxide or what. So we had a comment from this guy called Claudius said that I go and check the guy from Iran who has come up with the same tech, and I did Google it. So I'm going to share the screen in a minute. Let me see the comments first. But what Ellie is saying that it cost millions, which is true. Like ignition, why we're saying that maybe it might be a scam? Because the cost of doing it. And also when you see the explanation, like when I did put it in AI said that like the energy you just need to do the plasma part, yeah. I think I shared it on the screen a few minutes ago, but I can look for it again. So it was saying that the energy needed is way more, like it's a lot of energy that you need. And in case you need a lot of energy, it means it's going to cost you a lot of money to be able to do it. So I'm saying that maybe unless these guys came up with a new way that they can be able to do it, if not, then it's not possible. You're saying that test that Jesus never said that. Or you guys and Scamchan were having something about the Bible. Go to Travman, Matthew 16:8. Nation TV, learn your book. Eli, sorry, but the guy on the original video does not know what quantum tunneling is. Yeah, I'm going to play that video. You also see the explanation of quantum tunneling because they talked about the same. Saying that you've been okay dealing with life issues. I'm sorry, man. Up they're not the worst part of life issues, like something which can be able to cause you, how do you call it? To make you like have depression and all that, yeah. And I hope you've been able to handle it. You're still facing those dealing with those issues. Facts 1000%. Check this out. The same principle. I've done it. I'm going to share. Let me play that video first before I come back to it. Chris, was that you that posted the guy generating electricity from air? Which one are you talking about, first of all, Scamton? Ignatian is sharing about the verse John Matthew 16:8. But yeah, this is the video of the guy. Let me play it again. Johnson Infinite Energy. I see. If you are not around the first time, this is the video of the guy he's from Nigeria. He claims to, that's my stream, infinity energy battery. He claims to have come up with an infinity energy battery. And in it, when they explain, there's a point where he explains how the battery is able to, like how infinity works, quantum, how he's able to explain how quantum tunneling works according to him, which Dr. Eli is saying that according to that, he feels like that's not true. But yeah, listen to it. Let me play it again from the start in case you are not here at the beginning. Listen to it. You tell me, man, what do you think about this? Is it possible or not? So, of course, I've asked Gemini to say that it's not possible. It's very expensive. Like, it's not possible.
Good afternoon, distinguished judges, esteemed stakeholders, and visionary investors. My name is Juliet Otopa. I am here representing Nanotechnology, which is a subsidiary of Prenon Technology and Invention Education. On behalf of my team here and those who are not here due to logistics issue, it is my honor to stand before you to present a breakthrough innovation that has the potential to reshape global energy landscape as we know it, the Infinity Energy Battery. This is a self-charging, self-resuscitating power system driven by quantum tunneling. The problem we are looking to solve with this. Around the world, energy storage remains a major bottleneck. Current battery technologies suffer from things like short lifespan, low charge, chemical degradation, and a heavy dependence on fossil fuel generated electricity. These limitations are not just technical, they are economic, they are environmental, and social challenges that affect billions around the world, stalling our progress towards true energy sustainability. The Infinity Energy Battery is a first of its kind solution that is designed to overcome the
So this first part, they're just explaining what the battery is and the solution that it can be able to do. They have not yet gone to the technical part of the battery, yeah, in case you're listening. My favorite example of quantum tunneling is liquid helium in a glass container. The super cool liquid helium with quantum tunnels through the glass and dripping on the outside of the glass container. Saying that is an example that you've seen. Yeah? You've seen it being done practically on a video. Okay, let me continue. So they're about to explain what quantum tunneling is about to them.
these limitations because it does not require external charging. It recharges itself during and after use perpetually. It can
So you see that it doesn't require any form of external charging. It is able to recharge itself continuously, perpetually. That's what she said. If you heard it, that's what she said, that is able to recharge itself continuously, perpetually. That's what she said. So technically, it means you can be able to run it like forever. If you have a car, if this works, I think it's much better than even what Maxwell was proposing. If you guys remember Maxwell, yeah? In case something like this works.
can resuscitate itself from deep discharge, physical stress, and degradation, prolonging its lifespan to exceed 10 years. How, you may ask? Well, we plan to achieve this through quantum tunneling effort. Our team has engineered materials at the nanoscale, combining magnesium, alum crystal structures, and plasma, like the plasma, copper coated nanoparticles, and graphite. With me here is the engineer that will give us more details on the workability of this generator.
The quantum energy battery, known as infinity battery, uses the principle of quantum tunneling. Quantum tunneling is the ability of a particle to pass through an energy barrier, to pass through an energy barrier.
So in case you know the definition of quantum tunneling, that right definition, saying that the ability of a particle, I'd Google it, but let me take it back a minute. Listen to the definition of quantum
A
tunneling.
particle to pass through an energy barrier. Infinity battery uses the principle of quantum tunneling. Quantum tunneling is the ability of a particle to pass through an energy barrier, to pass through an energy barrier. It does not need any external electricity to make this possible.
So you're saying that quantum tunneling is the ability of a particle to pass through any barrier, and it doesn't need any form of external energy to help it pass through that particle. So in case you know the definition of quantum tunneling, yeah, is that how you define it or not? That how you define it or not? But I guess if it works like how they say, sometimes the definition doesn't matter if you have something that works or not. Anyways, when it comes to ChatGPT, it says that quantum tunneling. mm, Let me. But I hope these people they won't come after me and delete the videos. I hope they won't come after me and delete the videos. Like, but yeah, a definition of quantum tunneling says that this is Gemini by the way, or should I share the screen as well? It says that quantum tunneling is not a source of energy. Yeah? What quantum tunneling actually is, it says that quantum tunneling is a quantum mechanical effect where a particle like an electron can pass through a potential energy barrier that is classically should not be able to overcome. It's a key principle behind technologies like flash memory and scanning tunneling microscopes. So for them, they think that it doesn't have anything to do with producing energy. And here they think that why quantum tunneling is not an energy source. They say that tunneling is a mechanism for particle to move from point A to point B. It does not create energy. The total energy of the particle and the system remains conserved. Attributing a perpetual motion device to quantum tunneling is a common trope in pseudoscience. So they're saying that in pseudoscience, technically, when they talk about pseudoscience, they're talking about perpetual motion, things related to people who come up with perpetual motion machines. They're saying that they're the ones who use quantum tunneling to explain the ability of being able to generate energy with it. But yeah, sometimes these topics they have two sides, so it depends which side you are. Saying that, can I post a link for the video, please? I did post it. Let me repost. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me repost. I did post it. I remember. Maybe it's somewhere. I know to, I don't think you can find it, but let me repost. You want to post a link, Travman? Just a minute. Just a minute. If you want to post a link, Travman, just a minute. Just a minute. Let me give you the permission. Then you can. But I think is my laptop. Do not Travman. Let me give you the ability to do that. Save. Okay, let me continue playing it as he explains. So, and before I know, Johnson.
Now, we have engineered materials, macroscopic materials into its nano form and plasmatic forms to make this tunneling possible. The materials we used are the nano coated copper wire, which you can see is now black, has been engineered into its nano state. We also used carbon dioxide plasma, which we extracted from the ambient air. We also used like this one is brownish. We use the CH3 plasma, which we got from crude metals. Now, this is the alum crystals, which enables the electrons to travel through. So this is the assembly. As you can see, all has been put together to give us this infinity energy battery. And then this is a single cell, though can be miniaturized, able to power a 12-volt LED bulb. This is also another cells which have combined in series to give us a better power. And you can see a lighting emitting diode, and this is another 12-volt energy bulb which it has powered. So this is the battery, and thank you for this listening.
Well, this is not just theoretical. We have here before us a working prototype that has already been assembled and tested. The impact of this technology is far reaching. In consumer electronics, we are talking phones, laptops, wearables that don't need charging at all. In electric vehicles, we are talking electric vehicles with infinite range and zero dependence on charging stations. In medicine, it powers pacemaker
So yeah. But I hope you can be able to see the video on your side. On my side, I saw like this guy is beginning to struggle. The laptop is beginning to struggle a little as it plays the video. But I hope you saw it, network Metaton. Yeah? You can go and saw it. And I wish they had provided like information on now you can be able to get in touch with them. But I know the guy, I think he also follows your channel. He used to be here most of the times with you. Actually, when there's a time you are sharing something, I think he also follows your channel because there's something which you posted. There's an experiment of Lloyd's work which you posted, and he had also shared it with me some time back. Yeah. But I wish he gave out more information on how one can be able to get in touch with him or how you can be able to comment on the video so that you can link up with him. Sorry. So my one of my microphone ran out of whatever juice. It ran out of juice. Imagine if I had his battery in my microphone, I would never have run out of juice. Like it just continues working. Yeah, that's what we're being promised here. So Claudius, I was reading a comment and I think I went away saying that he harnessed Earth's natural oscillations using a liquid core combined with copper dioxide, iron oxide, and carbon to sustain continuous energy flow. But that's not what he said. Come on. Or do you know like how it works? Because I know that's not what he said. What he was explaining is just something else. Unless if I got it wrong. Let me try to connect this thing to continue charging. But that's not what he said. I'm back, Scamchan. Yeah, I'm back. I need to let me connect it so that it gets some juice. But what Claudius is saying is different from what the guy was explaining. Or you're talking about the guy from Iran. I did Google about him. And Ellie saying that the guy doesn't know how quantum tunneling works. Yeah. Remove from scene. I did Google about the guy which this guy is talking about. His name is Kesha. Let me see if I can share that screen. His name is Kesha somebody. I don't know if they're visible or I need to zoom in more. But it's Kesha Magrev Plasma Technology. This is on Reddit. And they say that it claims to reduce power It claims to check out Iranian nuclear scientist Kesha and this plasma device called the Magrev magnetic and gravitational. It claims to reduce power consumption by wrapping the power lines in some sort of plasma layer. The latest models claim to power up to 3 kilowatts by using plasma-free energy. More details can be bought from here. So you have to buy more details about the same. This was like 2 years ago, and somebody saying that everything is fake from the beginning to the end. If this was from 2 years ago, how comes you've never seen this tech? What is the name of the guy? Claudius. Claudius, how comes you've never seen this tech like being used? You can imagine like today when a company, when this Chinese company which makes batteries, when it comes up and says that they have a new technology of a battery that can go up to like six or so, like over 12,000 miles. I mean over 1,200 miles or over 1,000 miles, people go crazy. So just imagine now if you saying that you can be able to run a battery forever, like it could be insanity, man. Like it could be like, it could be, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, people will be so excited if we have such tech. But now these things never happen. I think that's why we have a conspiracy when it comes to free energy. Yeah? Because people claim to have made free energy devices. People claim to have made free energy devices. They never release them, and they leave people believing that maybe some others are after them. I'm back. So I see we had people, but we lost them now. We dropped a lot of people. Claudius, by the way, hit the sub button today. You're saying that I remember you can program the water to recharge itself. Remember, you can program the water to recharge itself. Network Metatron had shared the link. Let me see. Energy Orbs, check the link. Scamchan, you shared the link. I check it. Also, Network Metatron shared. Okay, let me see how I can play those links. First of all, I'll try to reduce the load. Load. Nowadays, the laptop gets slow. I don't know. Network Metatron, Facebook. Yo, wait, Network Metatron. How many links have you shared? Let me see. Which one should I? Which one do you want me to click first? Because I see also. Let me see this first one. The work upwards. Travman. Let's ask mate. That's Travman. Oh, that's Travman. Oh, that's Travman, not Network Metatron. Travman. So Travman is asking Meta. Travman added a post on the album for Future Humankind. This one was done in 2024. Ah, this one I don't get it. What it means by programming water to recharge itself. What do you mean? Like to refill itself, or what do you mean? Claudius, remove from scene. Let me post this link from. This was Travman's. Travman was struggling to share this one on Facebook. I hope it accepts to share without me signing in. Did so. Let's read it and see. So this looks like something which Travman came up with a long time ago. I think I should be able to zoom in so that it can be seen from your side. Confirm if you guys can be able to see, or should I zoom in? I just hope it doesn't ask me log in. I think it can be seen. So what is it saying? So this is a link of Travman. He did post this on Facebook. And what is it talking about? Let's ask Meta AI. Welcome down. Black spherical solar cells are on this solar growth chart. by integrating with cone shape of quantum dots and the rod shape of single wall. So that's talking about what is in the image. So Trevman, what am I supposed to look at here? However, please note that this idea of combining these innovative technologies to push the boundaries of solar energy efficiency is intriguing and worthy of exploration. The manufacturing process of quantum black spherical solar that's tuned to the full electromagnetic spectrum can work anywhere and everywhere with biomimicry with the use of rolled up nanotubes. First process, second process, putting black silicon. Are they explaining something to do with quantum tunneling or plasma? Let's see what Meta AI system says. Quantum black solar cells involves combination of cutting-edge technologies and materials. Here's a breakdown of the processes you described. Studying it. Yo, Traman, easiest way you can you can come and maybe you can come and explain what it's all about. Traman, you can come and explain what it's all about. I tried zooming. I still not visible. I tried zooming. But I'd gotten 3 links. So Travman, feel free to come around and explain what it is. Let me check the other link from or the other link you had shared. Then there's another link from there's a link which I've seen over video, so I'm going to play it. Sorry. But Ignition, I see you around. You're still around. Thanks a lot for being around, man. How are you doing? Tomorrow we do it during the day. Easier to join. Oh, I see. This is the video which Scamchan was talking about. So Scamchan was talking about a video which explains how African tin turns air into electricity invention that shattered the internet. Hey, this is very cool. And it's from Dr. Cool. Dr. Cool was the guy who was reporting on Maxwell's tech, I remember. There's a secret we can talk about here. You're saying that there's a secret but we can't talk about here because it can cause problems. Ignition, thanks a lot for being around, baby. Ignition. Ravman, feel free to come and explain. Let me play this video. I think this next video also I can cut and post, but it is from Dr. Are you sure you won't come after me, Kamchan? Because this guy, he has a big YouTube channel. It says that how African teen. So the video that we're going to play next, I think this one I can be good. All the guys saying is very true. I've done nano created you a gas to copper wire. That's nano coated. Like Claudius, so you're saying that basically it works. How can we be able to see more? Like, can you be able to show us maybe what you've done on your side? Can we plan a date that you're okay with your time, everything? Then we go live. Claudius, this is a message to you. I can be able to share my link if you want. So the next video is about a young African teen who turns air into electricity. This video was posted on a channel by Dr. Cool. Dr. Cool is a guy who's talking about Max H. Kumbuso. So yeah, Dr. Cool uses AI. So let's see what the video is all about. So I'm going to share the video on the screen. I think I'll be able to clip this part as well and post it maybe later. So my only hope right now is that Dr. Cool doesn't come after me and clip me. I hope Dr. Cool doesn't come after me and clip me. Dr. Cool. How can I play it so that Dr. Cool can be seen? The video can be seen and I can also be saved. Because I know Dr. Cool being a big YouTuber is you're not supposed to play the video of such a person. So Van Kupawa. I have to see. Do this. Yes, I hope Dr. Cool won't come after us. So this video is talking about an African teen who is able to harvest energy from electricity from air. It's odd, but let's listen to it.
Fooled by credentials, laboratories, and billion-dollar research and development budgets, a barefoot teenager from the dusty trenches of Malawi just detonated the very fabric of everything we thought we knew about energy, innovation, and African genius. His name? Ernest Andrew. But maybe by the year 2025, we should just call him something else entirely. Energy. Because what he did wasn't just an invention. It was a shockwave, a ballistic missile, an uppercut against the established norms and status quo. The miseducation systems, the nation of workers, John D. Rockefeller, a middle finger to MIT and Harvard, and most importantly, knockout to physics laws and brother thermometer first and second laws. This 18-years-old genius inventions is a revolutionary movement against solar panels, wind turbine, battery industry, fossil fuel, and even more interestingly, those who called Maxwell Chikumbutso self-powered technology a hoax and call Maxwell Chikumbutso a scammer, the region of destructive and abusive skepticism, the high priest and police trolls. They better get ready to get roasted this time and fund another excuse to bury Ernest Andrew because they have more coming that...
Now, what do you guys think? Was Maxwell Chikumbutso real or a scam? Has not yet released anything so far, but he said that he was selling the cat for $5,000 last time we checked on Instagram. But yeah, this guy's editing. I mean, his editing skills are good, but I think he plays a lot of sound effects that make a lot of noise in the video. But so far, I think the video is cool. So let's continue listening. But I see some comments. He said that he uses nanoparticles. Okay. Let me continue playing the video.
When we are done, everything about energy monopolies will be begging to be burned and buried alive. All the planned obsolescence will be cooking to death. Let's dive in deeper into the Ernest Andrew invention that ruptured the internet, torched the textbooks, and silenced even the most arrogant skeptics from Harvard to Silicon Valley.
This is the Rack POS, the all-in-one point of sale for your business, built for trade.
I was one of the skeptics, one villager said. But when I saw his parents' house glowing with light, I begged him to connect mine too. Phones are charging, clippers are buzzing, children are doing homework at night. Not a single solar panel, no fuel, no diesel generator, just air. And still, Western-trained engineers asked, but how? Their problem? They couldn't accept that someone outside their system could possibly know something they didn't. Ernest's invention doesn't just defy physics textbooks. It resurrects a conversation the elite thought they'd buried long ago, Tartarian technology. Once dismissed as conspiracy, Tartarian theories speak of an ancient civilization that built massive structures and ran on free atmospheric energy. They didn't burn fuel. They didn't plug into fossil grids. They pulled power from the sky. Sounds insane? Well, so does a teenager building a free energy device from bicycle parts in the middle of nowhere. And yet, here we are. Maxwell.
So I think to this point, we haven't seen the teenager at all. But yeah, this guy, he gets lots of views. But yeah. He gets lots of views. We won't jump to the moon and back. I think those guys are having an argument in the chat section. He gets a lot of views, but let me continue. We haven't gotten to the part where you want.
Chikumbutso was the warning shot. Ernest is the bullet. If you followed the free energy world, you've heard of Maxwell Chikumbutso, the Zimbabwean inventor whose self-powered generator cooked the minds of Western engineers. But while Maxwell shook the system, Ernest shattered it. Ernest didn't just invent something. He recreated what only ancient texts and forbidden patents hinted at, with no lab, no investor, no institution.
So this image, I've seen it before. This image of Maasai kids, yeah? These are Maasai children.
Investor, no institution. If Maxwell was the lightning, Ernest is the thunder that follows. This invention isn't just about electricity, it's about control. Think about it. What happens to oil companies when you don't need fuel? What happens to utility giants when you can power your home for free? What happens to governments that use energy as a weapon, when villages can break away from the grid? This is why Ernest's invention has the Western world shook. Because it doesn't just challenge the science, it challenges the economics of power. And the world isn't ready for that. Engineers can't explain it, and that's a problem for them. Some Malawian engineers invited to examine the system voiced their confusion. What type of air is he using? What reaction is occurring?
So technically saying that they invited engineers from Norway who came to confirm the device. Now the problem with, I think now if somebody uses AI, it's difficult to, AI voice is difficult to confirm if that's true or not, or somebody's just saying to, like just typing to make the video sound nice. I don't know, but to make the invention sound more real. But let's continue and see.
How is the energy extracted? But Ernest wouldn't, or couldn't, explain. And honestly, maybe he shouldn't. Because historically, that's when the theft begins. The moment African inventions are explained, they vanish into Western patents and reappear decades later, under European names. Ernest's silence is not ignorance, it's protection. Eventually, Malawi's government realized they had a diamond sitting in their backyard. Energy Minister Ibrahim Matola stepped in, offering equipment, training, and safety materials. More importantly, the government formed a team of experts to validate and assist Ernest's work. Such innovations, the minister said, can help us achieve energy access that is not only widespread, but also affordable and sustainable. They even gave Ernest the mandate to power the local primary school, the very system that failed him when he couldn't afford school fees. Now he is electrifying it.
Hello everyone, I'm excited to introduce Blue Sun, the new standard solution, 30 kilowatts.
And guess what? 12 volts of free energy is enough to punch a hole through the entire energy matrix. Because once one village becomes energy independent, others will follow. And when millions follow, the entire system crashes. What's really being threatened? Not science, profit. The fossil fuel cartels, utility corporations, and global institutions thrive on your dependence. They don't fear machines, they fear belief. This brings us to our today video sponsorship. Olight. Introducing the Oclip Pro, your ultimate 3-in-1 lighting companion. Pro is built for endure USB-inspired finish. It's a statement piece. One product that could save. This isn't hype, just a product. It's then don't wait. Product that was launched.
So technically, yeah, up to this point, you haven't seen Ernest. We haven't seen him lighting the what he's talking about. Yeah, we haven't seen Ernest's generator or anything. Up to this point, we are in the middle of the video. But let me continue.
Because if you believe it,
maybe he will show us in a few minutes how the generator is and how it is able to do what he says it does.
but ask yourself, who wrote those laws? And who profits from them staying unbroken? Isn't that concerning? Let's be clear. This invention wasn't born in a lab. It was born from poverty, from a lack of electricity, from dusty nights without light, from being forced to drop out because no one could pay for his education. But from that darkness, Ernest created light. Literally. This is the kind of story that turns education on its head. Because while universities churn out conformists, Ernest followed the voice of inborn genius, an ancestral frequency no textbook can teach. From Africa to the world, you locked us out, you laughed at power from stars. Africa is turning into miracles.
After realizing that we were facing a lot of problems without using electricity.
Oh, I see. So this is the Ernest. So this Ernest was actually shown to in This Ernest was shown in 2018, or about a year ago. I don't know. So maybe how far this tech, maybe you could have reported how far this tech has gone. But I see that it was reported on Facebook, and this was about. There's also even one from July. Yeah? Says that just 19 Ernest Andrew from rural Malawi built an air-powered generator that lights up 21 homes. No fuel, no oil, no batteries. Dropped out of school but never dropped the dream. His mission: if cities of power, why not villages? Africa Hype Media. So this was shared on about a few weeks ago. Was saying intelligent guy, African with European slave names. This inspiration, let's protect this guy from Africa. A theory of kinetic energy, well done boy. We have technology in Africa but no government. I see. So Sculpture, now issue is this. The thing is, let me see. From this point, I think they show himself.
I thought of trying to make electricity. Now here we are.
The 18-year-old secondary school dropout says his generator produces 1,000 volts of electricity. He has now connected 9 houses from a self-made transformer.
This system generates electricity using air. To make a light bulb illuminate, I use power stored in bottles. I experiment with magnetic power to determine how much electricity I can produce. After that, I generate power based on the number of houses I want to supply.
But experts complain of Andrew's failure to articulate how he is using air to generate electricity, or they say he might be purposely concealing it to prevent others from copying.
What type of air is he using? We don't know. What air is doing to produce the power? We don't know. And he is not saying. How is he taking the air into his system to produce electricity? We don't know.
Katumba said if he proved real, Andrew's innovation would be rated among the most extraordinary in the world. The innovation has convinced skeptical neighbors.
I was among those who were doubting his ability to generate electricity, which we can use in our homes. But when I saw that he had managed to connect his parents' house, that's when I asked him to connect my house too. Now,
when neighbors come out and talk like that, I think they make people to believe. And I see a lot of people dropped, though. No problem. Let's continue watching this one. But yeah, when neighbors come up and say something like this, I think it makes you even believe. Even I'm believing right now, Scamcha. I'm like, yo, this guy came up with this tech and it sounds to be like pretty interesting or pretty amazing. If it's possible. But yeah, I think never explained how it's done. So let's continue see what this neighbor said.
life is simple.
The villagers use the free electricity to charge phones and plug in electric shaving machines. Andrew's mother, Evelyn Chinguo, says he dropped out of school in 2018 because of lack of school fees. In the meantime, Andrew is working to connect the entire village and fulfill the government's request to illuminate the nearby public primary school.
So maybe the question is this a scam or not? Because if you say it's a scam, then how is he able to connect like neighbors' houses? Yeah, Scamchan, you're saying that you suspect it's a scam, but how is he able to connect the houses of the neighbors? Because I think those ones are a little bit far, and if you're running wires from a battery, from your house to say 21 ohms, 21 ohms, those are a lot of ohms. Like if you're running by wire cables from your house, all those houses, you must be losing a lot of energy along the way. If say you're using a battery, I don't think that it will be able to last for a long time. This is actually an interesting concept. There's a guy I used to know from Malawi. I don't know if I can get him to come on. Could be interesting, but let me play this one. I see if I can get that guy. There's a guy I used to know from Malawi.
fulfill the government's request to illuminate the nearby public primary school.
So what now? The world has only three options. 1. Ignore him, as they've ignored Africa's brilliance for centuries. 2. Try to destroy him, as they've done with any threat to their empire. 3. Or embrace him, fund him, protect him, and learn from him. But whatever the world chooses, one truth remains unshakable. The future is no longer in the West. It's being born again, in Africa.
In another call. Let me see if I can get this guy from Malawi. I know he can't be able to come and join, but he can be able to discuss. We can talk with him. We ask him, is this thing real? Like, because he's an engineer, I think he's told me that he's a civil engineer from Malawi. So
Technology of 2025 wasn't made in California. It wasn't developed in Germany. It wasn't released in Tokyo. It came from a teenage dropout in a forgotten African village who turned thin air into... Stay tuned, because there is more.
okay, so that was the channel of Dr. Cool. So Dr. Cool usually uses AI to do, I think he does a lot of African related stuff, because I remember he used to do Max H. Kumbuso as well. And he used to get a lot of views. He has almost 200 and something thousand views. Crazy. Yeah, so I don't know, is it a scam or not scam chance? Scam chance is that maybe he's using a battery and an inverter. So when does he charge the battery? During the day. But the thing is just lighting LEDs. So lighting LEDs and running a shaver, I don't think that they run a lot of energy. They need a lot of energy. Claudius is saying that yes, he knows Maxwell Chikumbuso. Oh yeah. So Dr. Cool was covering Maxwell Chikumbuso a lot during them days. And I think he still does. Let me watch his channel and see what he does these days. But I think it's a guy, I don't know why he's, but for him, he maintained to continued using AI and things went well for him. He's even talking about a new video for how African team cook Western world entire system. I don't know what that is, but it looks like it deals with maybe African tech and what they're doing to the world. How to power your house using free electricity from trees. But for him, he gets a lot of views, so it's nice. So Claudius is saying that Maxwell is not a scam. Chance is saying that Maxwell is a scam. Yes. I don't know if this is audible. Is it audible, Scam Chan? Let me know. I place it here as I talk to him. I don't know if David will pick. He's from Malawi. Please speak. David Chumia. David, please speak. Please. Oh, he's already sleeping. He doesn't want to pick. But his phone said that he was on another call just a few minutes ago, so I doubt if he's sleeping. Oh, you also got mad at me. Good evening. Let me say good evening. Good evening, engineer. Sorry for calling so late. Sorry for calling me so late. So David Chumi is an engineer from Malawi, and he used to come on the live stream, but he was a friend of Lloyd. So when he fell out with Lloyd, he also disappeared. But he's not picking my call. I don't know if he's mad at me or he's sleeping. But I think in Malawi it should be about the same time as ours. So it's like I think 11 p.m. Maybe he's sleeping. I'm sorry for calling you so late. You wanted to ask if it's true that There's a young man in your country who has invented a generator that can convert air to electricity and to be used to power 21 homes. But he was on a call. It showed me that he was on a call. Like, let me try again. Although it's not good to call somebody more than once and they don't pick. Let me wait and see. Although I've sent him a message, I think he can be able to answer me later. So I get this. Yeah, I hope he will respond. He's not responding. David, there's a guy called David Chuma. He's the only guy I know from Malawi. There's another guy I used to know from Malawi, but I don't remember how I saved him. Claudius, which country are you from, by the way? You see how it's good to know people from specific countries. When you run into such issues, you can always call them and you ask them something. Claudius, which country are you from? Or maybe David is listening to the stream, but I doubt. We only have like 4 people around, so I doubt if David is around. Who else do I know from Malawi? There's somebody else I know from Malawi, but I don't know which name I saved him. Well, he has a unique system, and remember they want to discredit him. What is the name of the Claudius? You're from which country, baby? So Claudius, the thing that we have with, like me, when it comes to Maxwell now, the thing is, like, Maxwell, I think, has a weird way. He's not coming out and releasing the things. Yeah, like not that long ago, he was saying that he's selling the vehicles. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram, but we also did a video, we did a live stream on it about the price and all that on this side. So he said, if you don't know, he said that the price of each vehicle is 45,000. Then, according to the way the message was, it was more like a promotion. It was more like a betting. It was more like lotto. It wasn't really like you like send your money as soon as possible for a chance to win one of the vehicles and also for a chance to win one of the free powering machine. Like the first 4 people will win. It is not like they'll give to, like, it's a sure bet when I give my money, give the 45,000, you're going to get a vehicle. It was more like lotto, more like betting. So that's one thing that I feel like. And also remember in January, he said specifically that he had sold some machines. And when we asked him on WhatsApp, he says, no, never sold, never said so. And no such information is posted on his social media or whatever. So that's one thing about it. Yeah. But Claudius, which country are you from, by the way? Who else do you still have around? I think most people gone when we were playing the long video from Dr. Cool. I live in London. Oh, he says that he lives in London. Oh, Claudius, you live in London. I thought you were in Nigeria. Your name sounded like Olaoye. Olaoye, man. I think in Igbo. Is it an Igbo name? Olaoye. You know that guy, his name was... What is the name of the guy? Ignition. Ignition is the one from Nigeria. I thought you are also from Nigeria. Then there's a guy I used to be a cool friend of mine. I don't know what happened to him. I think I'll reach out to him also. He is a Nigerian, but he's based in the US. And for him, he wanted to invest in Maxwell's company. So he reached out, and that's why he felt like they were not communicating well. They were denying some things which they had said some way back, and he felt like he might lose his money. Then he went silent. I don't know. He used to come around. I don't know what happened. I'll try to get in touch with him. But when I moved to this other channel, he never communicated. I tried to get in touch with him. I see how he's going by. because he was very serious and he really wanted to invest in Maxwell's Kobo. So he wanted to be more like a partner. Yeah? But there's some answers which he received and they were not really nice. I see there's a guy called David Olaoye from Nigeria. Maybe your name is Olaoye, or how do you pronounce your name by the? I think I'm butchering your name. Devi. There's a guy called Devi. For you, you're Claudia. Is Devi your name? Is Devi your brother? Is David your brother? I see you think he plays soccer or what? David Olaoye is an English professional footballer who plays as forward for Italian Serie D. No, that one he plays for Italian, but he lives in London as well. So I wish we could have gotten. Or did he reply? David was from Malawi. There's another guy I know from Malawi, but I don't know how I saved him. But for him, we got in touch with him on different things. But David, it was energy related kind of thing, so it could have been easier. Malawi, who do I know from Malawi? How do they save the name? I think when I save the name of somebody, the contact, I should be adding like the country or how the easiest way I can be able to tell where they are or who they are to me. Well, Claudia is saying that investing in Maxwell is the first way to go broke. So the thing is, I don't know. That time the guy believed. That time there was a lot of belief that Maxwell is genuine, and that guy. Even I'm forgetting his name as well. I don't know if you remember him. There's a time we had him on the live streams like 2 or 3 or 4 times. But I know for him I'll be able to get in touch with him. So he wanted to invest in Maxwell, and that's when he realized like the conversation is not going well. I'm even forgetting his name. But I know I have his contact. I think there's a way I should begin saving people's names perfectly in a way that I can be able to remember in case I want to get in touch with them. Because that guy, yeah, I tried to get in touch with him to know how it went. They had said that he sent a proposal. They sent to him, I think, a proposal. What saying? Dr. Eli saying that Maxwell is a clever scammer. Just see on Zima channel the interview of investors asking money refund. Oh, by the way, Zima wanted to do a show on the same, but now I think Zima wanted us to do a show on the main channel, on the Chris Webb's channel, and I don't do live streams on that side, so I think he went silent. Although Zima reached out, this was like 3 or 4 or 5, I think 3 weeks ago. He said that again a lot of other investors had complained, so he wanted to do a live stream of the investors and him, and yeah, we do on both channels, his and mine. But I think he saw the numbers which the channel is pulling these days, they are very low, and maybe he he said that he doesn't want to do it anymore. I don't know why. He told me to let him know when I'm free. I told him that I'm free, but he never answered. So I'm not one to push a lot of people. They're saying that, yeah, but Dr. Eli, by the way, you were supposed to. There's a time Lloyd was saying that his tech works, that you confirmed it work. I don't know if it's true or not. Did you confirm that Lloyd's technology works? I know you've been away for long, but yeah, Lloyd and I, we also fell out a little. We did not really fall out, but his friends came and attacked me like crazy. Some of his friends, that is, they feel mad when you talk to somebody who has a contrary opinion. So some of his friends attacked me after a certain show. Then I felt like the best way is just to stop doing those types of conversations. Yeah, but he usually posts a lot on his. Even today, he did post a video on his channel. So when I post, whenever he posts, I usually go and see them. Because I know that he also supports me. I usually go and see his videos. That is. So today he did post a video. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but he was saying that Dr. Eli, there's something that was saying that you confirmed. I think he asked you to experiment on something. Was it on LED being able to power solar panels? I don't know. But last time you were supposed to have you back when you had to travel. You were supposed to come back. Then we do a live stream. But on my side, we fell out before it happened. But I think, but on his side, because the video that he posted today, it showed people experimenting on it, on the tech which he was talking about. So even Network Metatron experiments on the same as well. There's a time we were on Lloyd's channel with Network Metatron. So for me, I usually see every Lloyd's video whenever he posts. I go and see. I have the notifications on. So we saw it. There's a time I saw also Network Metatron on it, and I commented. Network Metatron, he experiments on them and he said that it works. He said that he did something, it works, but I don't know. Network Metatron, how far are you with it? Like, are you able to use it to power anything in your home apart from, let's say, the LEDs? Like, can you power maybe a fridge? Not even a fridge. Like, can you power maybe a TV or any other thing? Because I think the biggest issue is if you can be able to use it to power something. If it's just LEDs they need very low voltages. LEDs don't need a lot of energy. In Network Metatron, are you still around or you already gone? And Travman already gone. Travman already gone. Yeah, but no problem. Scamchan is saying that ID busted Lloyd so bad. Maybe ID also went away. ID also went away. So ID went away. Friday went away. So yeah, ID also went away. ID nowadays is not available, I think so. Travman is still around. Travman, do you want to come on and maybe explain your thing? Although the problem with Travman, you always have an issue with the internet on his side. But let me see. Share the video. He's saying that ID busted Lloyd. ID and Lloyd, they have they know each other, man. The easiest way you can, but also Lloyd stopped talking about ID. So Claudius is saying that nobody wants to die young. You understand? Anything that has battery recharge itself or free energy, they will like unalive you. I think that's what you mean. I did you have like a notification whenever we mention your name, then you come? Do you have a notification when we mention your name, you come around? That was timely. That was time. Oh, you were around, but just in the background. Claudius is saying that nobody wants to die young, bro. You understand anything that has to do with battery recharging self, then free energy, then you'll be done. It means they will come for you and unalive you. So Claudius, like, I get your point. When I listen to that, usually I get it, but I feel like we are in the moment where we have people who are using that people are coming after me, because like we're in the moment where you never know if something is true or wrong. Like, I can wake up today and say that I've come up with a tech, but I've come up with a special type of battery, but now somebody is trying to stop me so that I can't be able to bring it to life or to show to people. And people will believe me. They will believe that it's true that I have this thing. Even if I don't have, they believe that I have this thing, and the big oil companies and whatever, they're coming after my life. They want to end me. And there are those, of course, who not believe. They say, no, there's no way you have this thing because it's not possible. Now, if you are torn between the two sides like that, yeah, like you can be playing with people's mind and no one will know the truth. That's the thing. Like, people are using that excuse to talk about things which are not true. But I feel like in today's world, let's be honest, Claudius. In today's world where we have a lot of things are going EV, if you have a battery, it can be crazy. But David is calling. Let me receive Dave's call. I don't know if it will be audible. Then I can ask him. Ask him about the battery. Hey David. Hello.
Habari.
Nzuri sana. Sorry for calling you late at night. I know you know some Swahili as well. For me, I just
picked it up.
For me, I just know the
Sorry.
greeting. The Olibwanji.
At least you know.
For me, I just know the
Olibwanji.
Yeah, I just know the Olibwanji, the Libuino. Then I saw slowly it was what I used to learn some time back. Pangono. Is it Pangono?
That's correct.
I think I have a book where I had written some things to do with the same. I was learning that language and it has a lot of Swahili words.
Yes, it does.
And I think people from the northern, they speak Swahili, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Those ones closer
there are
to
some to Tanzania.
I was to ask you this question. I don't know if you saw my message. There's a guy we've seen. I'm doing a live stream. There's a video which I'd seen.
Okay.
That a guy from a young boy, I think 19 years old or something close to that he had discovered or come up with a generator that can be able to harvest electricity from air. They say that it is in Malawi. I don't know if you've seen it, you've come across.
Actually, we were talking about the same young man with my daughter.
Yeah.
We want to drive to the place. It's not very far away from where we live.
Yeah.
We want to go and visit him, and then I can send you the exact details of his system.
Yeah. That will be nice. Not really the details that we can use to copy, but I mean, if it's like possible and all that, I think when you're on the ground, you will like record a video.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like that would be nice.
Sure.
Yeah, I just saw a video on YouTube, and there's a guy who shared. So we are talking about the same, and we are also torn between the two. After I watched the video and I watched the neighbor saying that it is true, it works, and all that, I was like very convinced that maybe it has some truth to it. But we had somebody who say that maybe he's using a battery maybe hidden far away. I don't know.
I'll be able to tell when I get there. But even an engineer from the power generation company here,
yeah,
went to visit the young man, but of course, because he didn't go very far with school,
yeah,
so he wasn't able to answer any technical questions. But nobody's able to explain how he's able to make power.
I see.
But certainly, we're going to visit him. It could be sometime next week, and then I'll be able to send you the video.
Nice. Yes. The most interesting part is if it's if it's possible, it will be interesting to. So for you, what do you think? But if the engineer visited, I think it means it works. Was he convinced beyond doubt that it works, and the guy doesn't know technical terms, or he also left with doubts?
My feeling is probably the engineer decided to suppress the exact process of the technology for obvious reasons, because of the powers that be. or the engineer doesn't understand. It's because our education system did not help us. You know, they shaped our education system in a way that we shouldn't know some of the things. That's my strong feeling.
Yeah, but it could be maybe he's trying to suppress it.
I think so. Yeah, but certainly, I'm targeting to visit the young man sometime next week, together with my wife and my daughter.
Nice. I'll be waiting. Is it far from where you are? Or is some place that you can be able to go and come back the same day?
It's just about an hour and a half drive away.
Oh, that's close.
Sure.
It's okay. I'll be waiting. I'll look for you. So I look for you next week.
Yeah, I'll certainly send it. As soon as I get back, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. I didn't realize there's a live stream tonight.
There's one which you are talking about. There's a guy from Nigeria.
Yes, I read about that. I watched his video as well.
The one who says that he has infinity energy battery. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, I saw it.
Or the battery. It says the battery can be able to recharge itself.
That's right, and he said it. I think he's the same guy who said the battery would be able to function for 20 years or so.
Yeah. It's the same guy. I think you saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's that's the one which you were talking about, and then somebody shared. I had not seen this video from Malawi, so then somebody shared it, and so that's what I was talking about. After watching the video, I said, no, I know somebody from Malawi. Let me call you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You can tell the guys they should look out for the video, as long as the young man will not be, as long as you'll be generous enough for me to video record him.
Yeah. But if he's okay with it, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy hearing your voice. You've been so quiet.
Yeah, but they have been quite. No, I also do construction. You say that you do construction.
Yes, I do.
I do construction, so sometimes when I go to site, it becomes difficult. But I was feeling like maybe I can just use a phone to do a live stream. I saw somebody doing it, and I was like, "Oh, you can do this and you continue to be active."
That's right.
Yeah, so usually when I go, I disappear for a while. That's why.
Okay.
Then when I come back, people have gone. Like when I came back last week, I think, there's no one around. Like when somebody comes, they come on Friday, they don't see you live. Next Friday, you're not live, so they get used to the fact that maybe you stopped doing them, you're not coming back.
That's right.
Yeah, but I'm around.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's okay. Thanks a lot, and have a good night. Let me continue.
And you too. Yeah. Let me join the live stream for a few minutes, and then I go to bed.
No problem. It must be late where you are. Yeah?
Yes, it is. It's after 11 now, and I know it's after midnight over at your place.
Yeah. 8 minutes past midnight.
All right.
Also, it's like 1 hour difference. I thought
we are 1 hour behind.
I thought you guys use the East African time.
No, we use South African time.
Oh, that side you're over there. You are in Sadik, yeah.
That's right.
I see. Okay, no problem. You're welcome. Yeah, come for a few minutes, then go away.
Yeah, sure.
All
right. Good night.
Good night. So I don't know if it was audible or not. Letomle, thanks a lot for coming around. By the way, we had Ignition around at the beginning. Ignition was here. He tried to join in, but his internet and also electricity, I think he did not have any light. Kamchan, did you hear what the engineer was saying? So that was Engineer David. He's from Malawi. He said that he's coming to watch the live stream. I mean, he's coming in the, what do you call it? He's coming in the chat, yeah? So Engineer David was saying that they've also seen it and they want to go and confirm. So I think Engineer David will be the one who will let us know if it's real or not. But he said that he's going to confirm next week. He said that there's an engineer went and confirmed. I think the person who runs the engineering body in their country, or he said the person who runs the engineering, like the power generation company in their country, he went and confirmed. But he feels like that guy is suppressing that tech. I don't know if it was audible. Were you guys hearing Engineer David what he was saying? Because I'd placed my phone here closer so that you can hear him. Yeah, and he's here by the way. This is Engineer David from Malawi. David, welcome man, welcome David. We just had a conversation with you. I was asking the guys if they were hearing because I did not tell you that they were hearing, but I had placed my phone closer to the microphone so that they could hear as well the conversation. What you said that you will go next week, then you check it for us and you will confirm, and you'll also share a video in the same. So that will be interesting. Of course, it will be interesting. We just saw a video. There's a video we had played from a guy called, and there's a video which we played from a channel of Dr. Cool. He talks about the same, and that's where now we are divided between is it real or not real. But thanks a lot, David, for always being around. Nice. I have your number by the way. It's nice. I have your number now. By the way, when you have somebody's number, it's easy to communicate. Kamchan is saying, this is ID. ID saying that video is 99% AI footage. Red flag to me. Never anything that demonstrate the claim. ID, you're talking about which video? ID, you're talking about which video? You're talking about the video of AI generator. I mean, the guy who is able to generate electricity from air. There's a short video of real, but the guy who's showing the video, Dr. Cool, he wanted to make a long video. Usually on YouTube, if you make a long video, you make a lot of money. So I know I did say that you don't know a lot about YouTube, but the way YouTube is, if you have a long video, you make a lot of money because you can place more ads on it. So sometimes people will have something like just a short patent, you make a long conversation out of it. So he made a long video and most part of it was AI. But the only important part was towards the end where there was an interview on the boy. Letomle, are you still around? Letomle is a nice guy by the way. Letomle is a friend of Ignition. Letomle is from Letomle, how are you doing? Saying that Nikola Tesla envisioned a world with free, limitless, and wireless electricity. A vision he pursued through experiments and the construction of the Warden Cliff Tower. Oskamchan shared a link, but not in the grave. Shavman also shared the link. Let me see the link that Skamchan shared then. Skamchan, Travman. Hello, David, are you still around or you already gone? But if you feel sleepy, just feel free to take a rest. But I'll get in touch about the video. Claudius, the video from Skamchan. So the video. Have I already seen this video, Skamchan? No, I want the video. On the video, what is how African tin turns off? Oh, I see. It's that video. Oh, that's the video. But I was saying that the issue with that video, the person who makes the video, Dr. Cool, he's just playing like, he's just talking about other things from start to end with editing with, I don't know, editing with like lots of sound effects and all that. Then towards the end is where he introduces the boy he's talking about now. There's an interview where they do on the boy, and a few people they say that he connected electricity to. You can be able to see it towards the end, but at the beginning it's just, I don't know. At the beginning they're just playing. The guy is just playing his own, like his own stuff. And the essence of it, I know the essence of it is to make the video longer. When you have a long video on YouTube, you tend to earn more. That's the trick. I mean, then you place what you want towards the end. Now, when you do that, if people watch your video for longer, because now people will stay around because they want to see the boy, so they watch a long part of the video, then it suggests to more people, and you get more views, and you get more money in return. So that's how technically YouTube is. Uh, the But I did, there's a link here, man, in case you want to join. I did, there's a something you say that you want to share some calculations. When you find time, let me know. But I think it will be easy to have your WhatsApp number. WhatsApp, it's easy, like you see how I communicated with David easily. Like with WhatsApp, I think it's easy to communicate with somebody. Or I don't know if you guys use WhatsApp. Dr. Eli, also, it will be nice to get your WhatsApp number. But I know for you with your email, you reply quickly. I think that the problem with wireless energy of Tesla is that our body will not appreciate the power density needed for example to power a car. Yeah, this is something which I did talked about some time back as well. Yeah, I think you talked about the same. And Dr. Eli, I think you're answering this comment from Letomle. Letomle was saying that Nikola Tesla. Letomle is still around, we already gone. He said that Nikola Tesla envisioned a world with free, limitless, and wireless electricity, a vision he pursued through experiments and the construction of Warden Cliff Tower. In regards to this, Dr. Eli, there was a paper from a guy, I don't know if I shared with you. You're saying that it is possible to do wireless energy from space to, and it can be able to power a car, and you run it. There's a paper. Did I share with you? Although it was quantum mechanics paper. It was a quantum mechanics paper. I think. Did I share with you? I think, I don't know. If I did not, I'll be able to forward to you. Look, you have a look at it. But he said that there's a way that, according to the paper, it proves that it is possible to do it in quantum. Although it's quantum mechanics, I'll share with you. You see it. Now, the thing is, this is exactly what ID was also saying. So in my case, I was saying that what if maybe you convert this power into a different form of energy, like, or a different form of radiation? Like, what if you convert it into a different form of, like, you could maybe convert it into radio waves? I don't know. Is it not possible to convert maybe, like, what if there's a way that you can be able to convert it from different form of energy, then maybe you transmit it, then once it gets to your car, in a way it has a system that can be able to convert it back into voltage and amps, and now you can be able to power the car, like, because like the receiver for the car. What if maybe you can be able to transform it into safer, like radio waves or whatever? But I know that's impossible. Because I'm struggling to explain it means that it is impossible. But I think I'll share that paper with you, Dr. Ila. You see, I shared with ID, but he said that he never read it. He was a little bit busy. I think that's what ID said. That guy, I tried asking him if he wants to come do a live stream and he explains more, but he refused. But also for him, he wanted us to do the live stream on the other channel, which is bigger. When I told him that he comes, we do a live stream here, he refused. But he shared like 4 papers or so explaining that. Now, for me, I don't know quantum mechanics by there, so I don't know if it's true or not. But when I read the paper, according to the paper, the abstract and all that, was saying that it shows evidence that it is possible to do it. There's no technology to do it right now, but it is possible. So that's what it was saying. Yes, you cannot convert more energy than what it is around you. It will be a violation of thermodynamics law. You can use less to transmit a lot of power, but very concentrate. Sort of. And in terms of that kid who is, or that 19-year-old, he's saying that he's able to convert air into electricity. Like, how do you think it's working around? Let me see if I can play the end of that video. You see it. Dr. Ella is saying that the only way to probably transmit neutrinos that are known to interact with humans, but they're extremely difficult to generate and to capture. Is it possible to capture them in space? I think there's a paper you shared with me in regards to neutrinos. I'm not wrong. There was a research which you shared, but you said that the guys were experimenting on it again. So neutrinos are fundamental subatomic particles that are neutral, have very little mass, and interact very weakly with matter. They are produced in various nuclear reactions, including those in stars, radioactive decay, and particles accelerators. Due to their weak interaction, they can travel vast distances through matter, even through Earth, without being absorbed. I see. You're saying that you doubt Maxwell doesn't know what a neutrino is. Maxwell doesn't know what a neutrino is. Well, did you see the first video that we were talking about? I mean, the one that we have what? That's the title of the video. Or can I look for it and play it again? I don't know if you've seen it. Let me play it as I try to drink water first. This guy who says that they have come up with a tech that they're using they're using quantum tunneling to get a battery that can be able to recharge itself. In terms of Maxwell, you're saying that Maxwell claims he's pulling radio waves. Yeah, that's the one for Maxwell. He claims that he's pulling radio waves. Yeah, that's what Maxwell was saying. And he says that it works. One vehicle cost for 45,000. I did ask him that. I don't know, David, if I told you that. There's somebody who did ask a few days ago on one of my video, and I forgot to answer them. He was asking like, how much does it cost? What happened to it? So the guy said that it cost $45,000. $45,000. Anyways, let me play this as I try to.
Battery. This is a self-charging, self-resuscitating power system driven by quantum tunneling. The problem we are looking to solve with this. Around the world, energy storage remains a major bottleneck. Current battery technologies suffer from things like short lifespan, low charge, chemical degradation, and a heavy dependence on fossil fuel generated electricity. These limitations are not just technical, they are economic, they are environmental, and social challenges that affect billions around the world, stalling our progress towards true energy sustainability. The Infinity Energy Battery is a first of its kind solution that is designed to overcome these limitations because it does not require external charging. It recharges itself during and after use perpetually. It can resuscitate itself from deep discharge, physical stress, and degradation, prolonging its lifespan to exceed 10 years. How, you may ask? Well, we plan to achieve this through quantum tunneling effort. Our team has engineered materials at the nanoscale, combining magnesium, alum crystal structures, and plasma, like plasma, copper coated nanoparticles, and graphite. With me here is the engineer that will give us more details on the workability of this generator.
The quantum energy battery, known as infinity battery, uses the principle of quantum tunneling. Quantum tunneling is the ability of a particle to pass through an energy barrier. It does not need any external electricity to make this possible. Now, we have engineered materials, macroscopic materials, into its nano form and plasmatic forms to make this tunneling possible. The materials we used are the nano-coated copper wire, which you can see is now black, has been engineered into its nano state. We also used carbon dioxide plasma, which we extracted from the ambient air. We also used like this one is brownish. We use the CH3 plasma, which we got from crude metals. Now, this is the alum crystals, which enables the electrons to travel through. So, this is the assembly. As you can see, all has been put together to give us this infinity energy battery. And then this is a single cell, though can be miniaturized, able to power a 12-volt LED bulb. This is also another cells which have combined in series to give us a better power. And you can see a lighting emitting diode, and this is another 12-volt energy bulb which it has powered. So this is the battery, and thank you for this listening.
Well, this is not just theoretical. We have here before us a working prototype that has already been assembled and tested. The impact of this technology is far reaching. In consumer electronics, we are talking phones, laptops, wearables that don't need charging at all. In electric vehicles, we are talking electric vehicles with infinite range and zero dependence on charging and tested. The impact of this technology is far reaching. In consumer electronics, we are talking phones, laptops, wearables that don't need charging at all. In electric vehicles, we are talking electric vehicles with infinite range and zero dependence on charging stations. In medicine, it powers pace.
Video comes to an end at that point. I don't open another video.
Good
So I don't know.
afternoon, distinguished.
Ignition was saying that it's not a scam. Dr. Ella is saying that that guy doesn't know what quantum tunneling is. So for me, I also don't know what quantum tunneling is. So I went and asked in Gemini for that one. And Gemini said that quantum tunneling is not used to produce energy or as a source of energy. In fact, Gemini say that usually most people who do pseudoscience are the one who use quantum tunneling. They put in the word quantum tunneling, say that it's used to produce energy, but quantum tunneling doesn't come any close with production of energy. So that's what Gemini said. Gemini is like ChatGPT, which is more like what also Lloyd uses on his side. Lloyd uses ChatGPT. I use Gemini Pro. Scamchan is saying that what coated the copper. So where is the plasma? They don't explain where the plasma is. I think this is after something that they have already done and explaining that it works. But yeah, they've switched off the comments, so there's no way that you can be able to see more. That's now the only part that you can't be able to comment, ask any question, maybe reach out. But I know that guy used to be the guy who is talking. That channel Science and Technology. I don't know if you remember, but you used to have an issue with that guy in the chat section. Then last time when you were here, I think last time we had a conversation with you 2 weeks ago, no, what? was like, I this year again. Then he got mad and unsubscribed. But he used to follow the channel. So my the way I saw the battery, the way he talks about it, magnesium and all that. If you remember the battery which Mike Faraday had, I don't know if you remember or not, but there's a day we had a guy called Mike Faraday. He was showing his battery which can be able to recharge itself over and over, but you pour water on it. I don't know if you remember it. So it's more like the same, but now for him, he's introducing more parts. He's showing that liquid, which you're saying that is tap water. Yeah, or tap where he's showing that liquid, which I don't know what they're saying it is, and they're explaining that it can be able to do that self recharge itself, work like forever. So, and they're saying that they have tested and it works. The only problem with these things, they switch off comments. You don't never see testing. Then they are lighting an LED and they're saying that it can power 12 volts. An LED, an LED, an LED is very tiny, so an LED requires little energy to power it up. So you think that she created a self-charging? Now they're saying that it's a company. I think at the beginning they say that it's some sort of a company. Let me play at the beginning here. Maybe we can be able to reach out to the company. I know we had that guy from Nigeria, but he went ignition. Maybe we could get. I know there's another guy from Nigeria. I'll get in touch with him. He can be able to get us more information about this, if it's real or not. But yeah, but the guy is getting subscribers. I think Network Metaton subscribed. Who else subscribed? Because I shared the link. Yeah. The guy had like at that time he had 4 views. He had 4 views and 14 subscribers. I see he has 16. So he has followers.
Distinguished judges, esteemed stakeholders, and visionary investors. My name is Juliet Otopa. I am here representing Nanotechnology, which is a subsidiary of Prenon Technology and Invention Education.
So they're saying that the company is called Nanotechnology, a subsidiary of
Which is a subsidiary of Prenon Technology and
Prenon Technology. But I did. This is not a kitchen. This is a lab. I think this is a lab. Yeah, this is a lab. Here in Africa, we have such labs. This is a lab. I think it's a could be a materials lab. Could be a materials lab or, but I think it is a civil. Are you still here, Doctor? Who is not Doctor? Who is that guy? Are you still here, David Chumia? If David is here, I think he can tell you that is a what you see in the background. That's a lab. Here on the continent, we have such labs, especially if it's a material labs when it comes to civil testing, construction materials. It can look that way. So it's not a kitchen. In regards to ID's comment, it's not a kitchen. It is a lab. They think that nanotechnology subsidiary of something. I tried to find out more. Then, like I said, there's a guy I know from Nigeria, so I tried to reach out to him to see if he can be able to get in touch with him. Even this guy could be watching the live stream by there. Like I said, he used to be watching. It's just that when I fell out with Lloyd, he went away, but he used to watch the live stream. So I don't know if he can be willing to maybe explain more. But now the thing is, you can see the video. I don't know if I've shared the screen or I've shared myself. You can see the video is on no comments, so there's no way you can comment. Usually when you see no comments turn off, it means somebody is want to hide something and there's no more information. They have turned off the comments. It means they know people will come after them. I don't know. But usually if you see somebody turning off the comment section, yeah, it means they also may be hiding something. Or maybe they don't want the reaction of people, because I think you might want to hear what people have to say, the comment they put up. I don't know. Let me try to see if the channel has more information. Free energy, renewable plasma, 0 point, and free energy generated electronics, agricultural machine inverter. WWT. So the guy used to call himself delivering energy, delving energy. But no, there is no YouTube email that you can reach out to him. Well, sometimes you can find an email here. So I think the only way you can get in touch with him is commenting to his video, which has a link here. Let me see what Dr. Ella is saying, that diodes and microscope are based on this principle to scan surface with atomicide resolution. Quantum tunneling is charge carriers passing through a charge barrier created at the interface of a metal and heavy doped semiconductor. There are transistors of this property. Their work is based on Kessler theory about gas nanoparticles, a magic solid form of plasma. I think that's why Travan was saying that I share. There's something which Travan had shared by the Skamchen said that mad scientist does not quantum tunneling. The guy does not know what quantum tunneling does. There's something which Travan was saying that I played. Travman, are you still around? I remember you had said that there's a video to do with quantum tunneling. Yo, Travman. Travman, are you still around? There's a video you shared. I'm looking for the link. You can use a laser to transform. Travman, there's a video you shared. Had a link. This was the link. Let me see what Travman's video has. So you're saying that Dr. Eli is saying that it's Keshe Foundation. Also, Travman shared something to do with Keshe. Is the guy from Iran? Is Keshe from Iran or what? Because they were saying that there's also something to do with plasma, and they say that it can be able to produce energy. Let me see this video from Travman. What is it about? Travman. Video is about limitless potential technology. Travman, you have to share a particular video. I don't know which video should I play now. Travman, are you still around, bro? You went away. I'm sorry, I forgot to play it. I'm sorry. But is Travman, you shared a channel, and this channel is of somebody who does limitless potential technologies. It shows like his latest video is the pulse motor could change the world. This pulse motor could change the world. Unlimited energy in my garage. This video got a lot of views. He has unlimited energy in his garage. No patterns. Unlocking 0 point energy in my garage. Is open source free energy finally here? So I think it talks about free energy. Now I don't know which video of this did Travman want us to play it. Just to let me know which video do you want me to play from the guy. You shared the link to the channel. So maybe which videos, can you point out a single video of this? Something is saying that Travman shared. Is it the same link I clicked on? David, I see you're still around. Thanks a lot. I thought you're sleepy, man. Oh, you're not sleepy. Really sorry, but wait, my YouTube is far behind on. Oh, I think the video is going to the link is going to a channel. That's a video. I see. So Drovman shared a number of videos. The battery that lasted on 76 years. Are you sure that's the link which Drovman shared? Drovman, you shared the link about a battery which lasted on 76 years. Thanks a lot for being here, David. By the way, I thought you had already gone to bed. Being late on your side. It says superfluid helium is super cool and can exhibit quantum tunneling. So Drovman was saying that he's seen quantum tunneling of a fluid before. Let me play this video of a battery that lasts, I don't know what, 126 years. 126 years. Someone, they say that you're the one who shared this video. But I hope I don't get in trouble from the guy. We had trouble. Because this is a big channel, most likely they work with serious people. Unless I watch it like this. Come here. That way. I hope I don't get in trouble, man. This channel has 6.8 million subscribers. That's a serious channel.
I'm off to the Arctic for 3 weeks, and while I'm gone, some guest presenters are going to be taking over this channel. We start with Sally LePage, a biologist from Oxford University, who's going to be talking about the world's longest lasting battery. Be nice, be kind. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Take it away, Sally.
I'm in the Clarendon lab in Oxford, where physicists keep a battery with the longest battery life the world has ever seen. It powers the Oxford electric bell, and it's been running almost continuously for over 176 years. It was bought by the Reverend Robert Walker, who was a reader in experimental philosophy at Oxford. That's what they used to call physicists in those days, and should hopefully give you an idea of quite how long ago we're talking. He bought it back in 1840. So let's just take a second to put that in some context. If we skip back another 60 years, the year is 1780. Mad King George is still on the British throne. The US...
Travman, are you the one who shared this link? They say that the battery that lasted 176 years. So maybe you want us to know more about the battery, like what do they explain, like how was the battery made, materials, all that? Or like why do you want us to watch this video? But it's interesting that you have a battery that can last 176 years. Because most batteries have a shorter lifespan than that. Maybe 20. Maybe like 10 years or less sometimes. The charging cycle, that is, usually most batteries have about, is it 50,000 charging cycle? Or, I don't know. But let me continue. Travman, are you the one who shared the link? If yes, going back to the original video, it's a scam and not chance. So Dr. Eli is talking about the video, the original video. In this case, you mean the video from the Nigerian? I think it's Nigerian Science and Innovation. That's the name of the channel. They claim to have come up with what they call an infinity battery. So you're saying that it's a scam. Dr. Eli, if you want to join in by then, say something, feel free, man. It's been like years, like 3 or 4 or 5 months. Yeah, I even never knew you follow this channel, but feel free in case you want to see something. Then Travman is sharing another link. So can I continue? Travman, should we continue watching this battery that was able to last 176 years? Or should we watch this new link? You're saying that it's over superfluid helium quantum tunneling. But it's not a YouTube link. Huh? Let me click it because I think this is the one which you guys are talking about at the moment. Maybe the battery which lasted 176 years, we were supposed to watch it a long time ago and I wasn't on a radar, so let me check this one. Though the link is, what link is this? This YouTube. Looks like YouTube. Okay. Let's see, this one is super tunneling. It's quantum tunneling of instead of watching this battery which lasted 176 years. I see it's a web whatever of YouTube, so it's okay. Batteries, super fluid helium, it's okay. Okay, let me share it. You guys watch it as well.
There were more surprises ahead. In the 1930s, another strange phenomenon was observed at even lower temperatures. This rapidly evaporating liquid helium cools until at 2 degrees above absolute zero, a dramatic transformation takes place.
Suddenly, you see that the bubbling stops and that the surface of the liquid helium is completely still. The temperature is actually being lowered even further now, but nothing particularly is happening. Well, this is really one of the great phenomenon in 20th century physics.
The liquid helium had turned into a superfluid, which displays some really odd properties.
Here I have a beaker with an unglazed ceramic bottom of ultrafine porosity.
Ordinarily, this container with tiny pores can hold liquid helium. But the moment the helium turns superfluid, it leaks through.
We call this kind of flow a superflow.
Superfluid helium can do things we might have believed impossible. It appears to defy gravity. A thin film can climb walls and escape its container.
So that one I'd never seen before, by the way. Could never imagine that is possible. But that's me. Yeah, me. I did not know, but I don't know if you guys knew that it is possible and that it can do that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that it can do that or not. Yeah.
This is because a superfluid has zero viscosity. It can even produce a frictionless fountain, one that never stops flowing. Superfluidity and superconductivity were baffling concepts for scientists. New radical theories were needed to explain them.
I think we learned about something like that somewhere, maybe in physics. I think in physics we learned something close to that. But maybe because we never experimented on the same, so I never knew it is possible. That superfluid, I think we talked about, I think when I was at school, we learned about superfluid properties of fluids. I think at one point, I'm sure. So Dr. Ile is saying that I can correct my statement about superfluid because quantum tunneling appears in a lot of application not expected, like in the case of DNA, even electrochemistry. Like Dr. Eli, this is the case of the argument you're having with Ravman in the chat, yeah? The correction that you're talking about. Because I think you guys were having a conversation with him. Please share the contact of the man from Iran. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm even confused. I was replying a message. I can correct my statement about this. Oh, you're talking about the video of the guy with the bat. The infinity battery that they tested the battery and it works. That's crazy. But I'm surprised why they turned off the comment section. I think the guy knew that people would go after him. I think the guy knew that some people would go after him, so they did so. I don't know why. But yeah, so Dr. Eli says that it's a scam. Scamchan says that it's a scam. Shavman says that it's not a scam. Claudius said that he tested and it works. I think Claudius went away, but said that he tested and it works. Then Ignition said that it wasn't a scam. You're saying that it's not a clever scam. Let's see. Let me reply this message. Saying that it wasn't a clever scam. But yeah, I think the guys just used the term quantum tunneling and plasma because ChatGPT, not Gemini, say that it is for you to be able to get energy from it, like to get CO2 from air, carbon dioxide from air, and convert it to it. Was it like plasma liquid or what? They say that you need a lot of energy, that the energy you'll use for that process is way less than the energy it's way more, several times more than what you get from such a battery. Like why after you build such a battery, you will the energy to the battery will be able to give you is less than the energy we need to do the conversion of CO2. To use plasma fluid or what? I think I should go back to it to be accurate. So it's more like a scam. But maybe they found a way. You never know. Sometimes people maybe find a way. ID, what do you think? Sometimes maybe people find new ways. Science is all about experimenting. Maybe the guy is experimented in a lab by Nigeria. So they say that they are nano whatever. But I know a nano experiment you can't be able to do it in a that looked like a soils laboratory. I do also that could be a soils laboratory. In places where they do agriculture in a soil lab, it also looks that way. No, I don't have that one. He was asking for the contact of a man, the Iranian man. The Iranian man, Kesh. I don't have that information of the Iranian guy. That one is just somebody shared the link of the thing he did. It was Travman who shared the link of something he did. I did saying that it's totally fake. Travman is saying that I say it's possible that they made a long-lasting battery, and it's claiming it's something that is not. Wait, Travman, I'm not getting. So you're saying that it's possible they made a long-lasting battery? Like you're saying that it's possible they made a battery which can be able to last for the years he said, because I think they said about 20. They said more than 10. They said about 20. I think more than 10, about 20 years. But now what you're saying that what it can do is they claim that it can self-recharge itself. If I'm getting Travman right, I think that's what Travman means. ID, you're saying that if it defied gravity bound down the side of the container, how about? I think superfluid can be able to do that. I think it can be. I think when it's super, it can be able to rise to a certain height. Not really to. It's not like it can continue rising high and high and high and high, but it can continue to rise to a certain height. And I think it has to follow a surface, and maybe it is following the surface, then it turns and goes the other side. Let me just Google that one. Can superfluid liquid run? Or I can just ask Gemini. By the way, we don't have to. The problem with Gemini doesn't understand my language. No. Problem with Gemini doesn't understand my accent. Hello Gemini, can superfluid defy gravity?
Gravity is the fundamental force of attraction between any two objects, mass or energy. It causes objects to be pulled towards each other.
Can Gemini, can superfluid defy gravity?
Superfluids exhibit behaviors that appear to defy gravity, such as climbing the walls of a container and flowing uphill without friction, due to their unique quantum properties like zero viscosity.
So Scamchen this not Scamchen. I did the saying that it can be able to climb up, but on a surface. Gemini is saying that superfluids exhibit behaviors that appear to defy gravity, such as climbing the walls of a container and flowing uphill without friction, due to their unique quantum properties like zero viscosity.
Defy gravity, such as climbing the walls of a container and flowing uphill without friction, due to their unique quantum properties like zero viscosity.
I think you hear that. Let me play it again.
Superfluids exhibit behaviors that appear to defy gravity, such as climbing the walls of a container and flowing uphill without friction, due to their unique quantum properties like zero viscosity.
So superfluid can do it. I think we learned it in physics. I think something when if you do properties of materials of like liquids, Yeah, I think there, but not all liquids can do it. I'm not sure, but I think we came across it at one point when I used to be in school. So basically, it can, well, if it's a surface, like in a container, it has to follow a surface. Like it follows a surface and it goes upwards, but not on its own. Like not on its own, just standing up and facing upwards on its own. It has to like be following a surface. So the surface of the glass, where the surface ends, it means that will be the maximum height it can be able to reach. Now it begins flowing downwards. But if you watched the video, it doesn't like just fall one downwards. It again follows the surface. What is making it move down and what? What is making the superfluid to move up and down the glass surface?
Superfluids climb glass surfaces due to adhesion between the superfluid and the glass, forming a thin film, roll-in film. With zero viscosity, this film can flow without friction, appearing to defy gravity by moving up the walls and even out of the container.
Or if I do like this, I've become Lloyd now ID. But let me go back to the video. Basically, I think you've heard this answer before I played the video.
Superfluids climb glass surfaces due to adhesion between the superfluid and the glass, forming a thin film, roll-in film. With zero viscosity, this film can flow without friction, appearing to defy gravity by moving up the walls and even out of the container.
So the thing is, it doesn't defy gravity, but it appears to do so. Maybe the framing of what they said. Let me play.
Helium. But the moment the helium turns superfluid, it leaks through.
We call this kind of flow a superflow.
Superfluid helium can do things we might have believed impossible. It appears to defy gravity. A thin film can climb walls and escape its container. This is because a superfluid has zero viscosity. It can even produce a frictionless fountain, one that never stops flowing. To defy gravity. Impossible. It appears to defy gravity.
I think they also say it appears to defy gravity. They did not say it defies gravity. Yeah? I think which is the same with what Gemini was saying. It appears to defy gravity in that you feel like because it's rising, it is defying gravity. But Gemini say that it's because of the viscosity. Not viscosity, I mean the adhesiveness between it and the glass. I'm saying that superfluid is a type of quantum tunneling of superfluid through a porous material. But no. They're saying that it doesn't go through the material. Now Drovman, now that's wrong. They're saying that it doesn't go through the material. What happens? Listen to this.
Superfluids climb glass surfaces due to adhesion between the superfluid and the glass, forming a thin film, roll-in film. With zero viscosity, this film can flow without friction, appearing to defy gravity by moving up the walls and even out of the container.
Drovman, so it's not going through the glass. No. It's not going through the glass. I'm not sure if you can see the mouse here, but it's not going through the glass. This like going through here. They're saying that a thin film, the way when it becomes superfluid, it forms a very like thin layer that you can't be able to see, or maybe you can see, but it's very thin that you won't notice, that rises upward slowly on the surface due to adhesiveness between the glass and the liquid, and then it comes down on this surface again. It's just following the adhesiveness of the glass and the liquid, so you will feel it at the bottom, but it's not like it's going through this glass. Even in this video, that's what they're saying, Travman. They're saying that it goes upwards and not really through the glass, like as if it's penetrating the glass itself. No. Travman, no. It's climbing up. Travman is climbing up. I can replay the video. You listen to it. Later. It doesn't pass through the glass. It doesn't pass through the glass. They're explaining, they're saying that it appears as if it's passing through the glass, but what is happening? is rising up. Let me take it back to here where they say it. Let me take it back to here. It's somewhere here. Listen to it.
This container with tiny pores can hold liquid helium. But the moment the helium turns superfluid, it leaks through.
We call this kind of flow a superflow.
So up to that point, I hope you're together. They say that it leaks through. Now the next clip or the next scene is how they want to explain how it seems as if it's leaking through. So listen to this next one.
Superfluid helium can do things we might have believed impossible. It appears to defy gravity. A thin film can climb walls.
So this is how they're explaining how it does.
And escape its container. This is because a superfluid has zero viscosity. Superfluid has walls and escape its container. It appears to defy gravity. A thin film can climb walls and escape its container. Can climb walls and...
So it's just a thin film is climbing and escaping the container. It's not leaking through the container. I'm sure. You say that he said true. No. He's explaining he's explaining. Let's ask Gemini also this one. But no, he's explaining.
The moment the helium turns superfluid, it leaks through.
And superfluid.
Helium turns superfluid, it leaks through.
Can superfluid helium leak through glass?
Yes, superfluid helium can leak through glass due to its zero viscosity and the extremely small size of helium atoms, which allow it to pass through microscopic pores in the glass structure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Travman, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I see it's possible. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Yes, superfluid helium can leak through glass due to its zero viscosity and the extremely small size of helium atoms, which allow it to pass through microscopic pores in the glass structure.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. They say that superfluid can be able to leak through glass. It passes through the pores. Because of zero viscosity and the extremely small size of helium atoms, which allows it to pass through microscopic pores in the glass structure. Travman, I'm sorry for doubting you. Sorry. Bye, Dr. Eli. Bye, Dr. Eli, and have a good night. Have a good night. And thanks a lot for being around, baby. I hope you follow this channel. We usually do your live stream, so I hope you follow this channel. And I'm sorry, Travman. I doubted you. I'm sorry, man. I did not know that. So it turns out superfluid can be able to leak through, can be able to pass through glass. Yes, not the glass, the porous material of the ceramic bottom of the container. When the helium becomes superfluidic, the viscosity isn't enough to go through the poorest bottom ceramic layer. Oh, I'm sorry. So apart from being able to go through, it can also now flow also upwards. Now I was confusing the two, and I thought it goes upwards, then it flows to the on the container, so it appears as if it's leaking. But saying that it goes through. Say true. Yeah, I said true. I did. I said true, and for me, I was like 100% sure I did not say that. That was my mistake. I'm sorry about that. It's going through the porous ceramic bottom of the container. So you're right, Travman, I see you're right. So basically, Travman, I see you're right. So there's a comment of yours which I'm looking for, which had to do with plasma. No, with quantum tunneling in regards to that. Or maybe like, how is that now quantum tunneling? Going through the ceramic. There's a comment of superflow. Say that superflow is a type of quantum tunneling of a superfluid through porous material that normally doesn't leak the fluid. Now, like how now there's a way you are connecting it with the battery of these guys. So like how are they connected now? because there's a point where that guy is talking about quantum tunneling. Small pores in the ceramic glass bottom of the container. Yeah, but that's a crazy one, man. That one I was wrong. I admit it. I was wrong. So there's a way you are connecting this with the battery of those guys. So like, how are they connected? It's the very small pause. That's Strawman, that's Kamchan, that's Strawman. Please say it bye bye, Kamchan. Strawman, are you still around? But glass is not porous. Yeah, this guy Gemini said that it can pass through microscopic pores in the glass structure. Like when it becomes superfluid, it gets that zero viscosity, and the atoms are like extremely small, so they can be able to go through the microscopic pores, the glass structure. Because for this one was the glass, or was it not the glass again? How comes I wasn't listening? To be listening.
Ceramic bottom of ultrafine porosity.
Ordinarily, this container with tiny pores can hold liquid helium. Ordinarily, this
fine porosity.
Odd properties.
So this is actually ceramic, it's not glass.
Here I have a beaker with an unglazed ceramic bottom of ultrafine porosity.
Ordinarily, this container with tiny pores can hold liquid helium. But the moment the helium turns superfluid, it leaks through.
We call this kind of flow a superflow.
Superfluid helium can do things we might have believed impossible. It appears to defy gravity. A thin film can climb walls and escape its container. This is because a superfluid has zero viscosity. It can even produce a frictionless fountain, one that never stops flowing. Superfluidity and superconductivity were baffling concepts for scientists. New radical theories were needed to explain them.
Okay. It's not glass, it is ceramic. So it means Gemini now got it wrong. Because for Gemini, when I said glass, it said that it explained that so it can be able to go through the microscopic pores of the glass. But for these guys, the way they're explaining it, if you see the second one is glass, for glass, it just goes upwards and like with where they say it appears to defy gravity, goes upwards, then it comes on the surface downwards. But the other material, which was ceramic, the one which was able to go through, and they're saying that is because it has some porous, which Trevman again is saying that that's ceramic glass. So I think Trevman knows a lot about this now. But there's a way Trevman was connecting it with the battery of the guy, so I don't know how it was. Maybe he could explain. Trevman, are you still around? And we've been around for 3 hours. Trevman is still around. Man, Trevman. Yeah, Trevman said they're still around. Yes, and yes, if the superfluid helium sits in the old glass container over a period of time, it will seep through the glass. Oh, so it means so Gemini wasn't wrong. It can also be able to seep through glass. Not really. It's not only ceramic. This one is the one which they're explaining in the second part, where it goes up. Yeah, Compton. It goes like I think layer will go outward and come downwards, go upwards and come downwards. But Trapman is saying that if it stays in glass for a long period of time again, it will do the same thing and begin going through the glass. So this maybe now means it depends. It will depend with the thickness of the glass or the layers of the glass. Travman, yeah? If you're saying that if it stays for long, it means it depends with the thickness of the glass. In case your glass is thinner, then it can be able to go. If the bottom of the glass is thinner, it means it can be able to go through quicker than if it's a little bit thicker. YouTube action required to do. But you can be able to explain Travman if you're around. But I think we've been around for too long, so me, I go away. Me, I go away. Of fluid. But that was an interesting concept. I did not know that, Travman. Today you taught me something new. Shows a quicker demonstration with the ceramic bottom. But now you mean with glass again it can happen. Travman, I did not know that. You taught me something new today. Today I'm a little bit wiser than I was yesterday. And it's all thanks to you, Travman. So Travman always wants us to do a live stream, but Travman, you say that you work on what? There's a time you say that you are developing your own, more like battery. I don't know, but you never got a chance of doing it. Then I said, we had the activities of the Yo, Travman. I was reading an email, but yo, ID. What was the point of this conversation? Fluid tunneling and leak through glass with its viscosity just takes more time. Yeah, what's the point of this conversation? I think there's a way that Travman was connecting it with the battery of the guys who are the title of the video, that it can be able to, in terms of what I'm forgetting, in terms of when they were talking about quantum tunneling, there's something which Travman was trying to explain. So I don't know if he can clarify maybe what he was trying to explain about that. But yeah, I feel like those guys, I doubt if their batteries it really works. Maybe it does, I don't know. Because they say that it was tested, but I wish in a video where you're demonstrating something like that, you demonstrate while showing maybe it powering like something bigger, not an LED. Not an LED. But I did. It was on my side. I just saw that video and I said, let me talk about it. But Ravman was talking about something. I don't know if he can maybe now expand on it in terms of quantum tunneling, because those guys mentioned quantum tunneling. They say that they're using quantum tunneling, plasma what, and now Ravman was on their side. So there's something which Travman was trying to explain in regards to that, and he brought up this issue to do with quantum tunneling. I think he was trying to show that quantum tunneling is possible, but now on their side, have they really done it, Travman? Maybe that's the question. I don't know, but on their side, have they really done it? On Travman, are you still around? If you're still around, maybe what do you think about the same? And Travman, I remember I gave you my email, but you never. Travman, I remember I gave you my email, but you never got in touch. Got in touch. Got in touch. What's not saying things. Yeah, you never got in touch, so But anyways, let me go away. I've been here for like 3 hours, so let me go and sleep. And ID, you will let me know maybe when you want us to talk about the thing that you're talking about, which shows that things like this are not possible. On his side, Scamchan. On his side, Scamchan said that we look for more such videos and talk about so. But ID, I hope you will maybe get in touch and we can discuss from. Maybe when you get time, you will let me know when you can plan it. But for now, thanks a lot for everyone who has been around, and see you in the next one. We're saying that capture the energy of the infinity fountain. Kamchan, this one I played. Travman, this one I was playing it. The one which was talking about 176 years. A battery which has been running for 176 years. Also, so for the person who was asking what is Travman's issue with this, I think Travman said that those guys have got it right when it comes to how long the battery can be able to run, like the duration of the battery, the charge cycle, and all that. But it feels like now where they get it wrong is the second part where they're talking about the battery like being recharging itself, like being infinity, yeah? But like recharging itself and continuing to work like endless. But Travman, I'll be back tomorrow, so you can do one tomorrow, okay? But for now, have a good night. Have a good night, Travman. Let me reshare my email again. You can reach out, or if you want my WhatsApp number, I can share as well. This is my email. This is my email. This is my email. Gmail.com. Gmail. Oh, I see. I get your point. So you're saying that it's possible to make a long-lasting battery and claim it is something which is not. Huh? I get your point. I get your point. That's what you meant. I see. So you feel like maybe these guys have made a long-lasting battery, but they claiming it is something which is not. But Roman, I see that's my email, and also this is my WhatsApp number. In case you use WhatsApp, Telegram, yeah. In case you use WhatsApp and Telegram, that's my number. For now, see you in the next one. It's like 1 p.m. Not 1 p.m., it's 1 a.m. So let me go and prepare supper. I need to prepare supper then. Sleep. But Scamchen, I saw the music, but the music's nice. We're supposed to talk about music. I don't know when we can talk about it. Next week, I'm supposed to go do construction. So I think I can only be available. I was supposed to go to another town. I think I'll travel on the weekend. But Scamchen, see you next time, man. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow. But I can come tomorrow. During the day, we do live music. Do the AI music. The only problem with tomorrow, during morning my time, it will be night your time. So you most probably you'll be sleeping. Morning my time is usually like 4. It's usually like midnight your time, I think. Maybe you'll be in bed, but we'll plan for that. I hope we get producer back. I also lost producer, man. Producer went away, so but see you in the next one and see you tomorrow.